Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D.
We're not sponsored by anyone. We goof off, have fun, and do our thing. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with us, and if you enjoy it, you know what in the world to do. Every Saturday, YouTube. Every Thursday, Twitch.
What if they don't know what to do, though?
If you don't know what to do on YouTube by this point, or on Twitch, that follow, subscribe, all that jazz.
Just don't do drugs and you'll be fine.
I mean, you can.
We're supposed to be role models for the youth, right? Or at least
I'm an 18 and up stream. I don't care.
Oh.
Good.
Yes.
This is not Coke.
Oh, I thought that was just coffee.
No.
Anyways, so we left off.
Plants.
Well, no, that's the end of where we last left off.
That's what everybody's going to remember.
Yes. We we got to really understand Lovaco more. We headed into
The waste,
Waste.
and found out we walked 5 days and 2 steps. Or was it something else?
100
Yeah.
miles.
100 miles?
Yeah. Apparently, you two felt weird when we crossed the border.
And we felt just fine. We were just like,
Yes.
Nothing else has come from that, though.
The sun never went out until the middle of our
and
watch.
it went just like,
Yeah.
And
But
we
then
were
there were
like,
tunes. When outside of the waste, there's only one.
and it was still nighttime when it was daytime.
Daytime.
I mean, the sun still rose. It still moved. It stopped.
And it
and-
rose
it
on
just
the
stopped.
wrong side of the wrong side of the sky
And
too.
The second moon is actually from an older time, so now we're time travelers, maybe? We got a lot of timey-wimey stuff happening here.
We told you the waste was weird.
We didn't know it was this weird.
The waste is not only non-Euclidean, it is non-Euclidean within the dimension of time as well.
Yeah.
And plants.
What is time?
And
What's
then
another
we
name?
found cacti that was fine, and then we found cacti that almost
Tried to eat you.
ended me.
Well, not really eat you, more like drink you.
Yeah. That's right, because it was sucking me dry. 18 plus, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to make it too obvious.
Anywho, that's what happened.
Who was it that didn't somebody go down twice? Yeah.
What a y'all.
One of them.
Yeah,
One of you two went down twice. I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. You actually had the dehydration
Mhm.
situation. I managed to save on it. I just went down from.
I actually got drained.
Yeah.
He just really wanted you.
Oh, and I self-exploded accidentally.
Oh yeah, you
That's
did.
the spell.
I went very, very fast with my teleportation.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of where we are. Still lost in the waste.
I mean, we're not really lost. We have a direction.
We have a direction, just not a destination.
But as he said,
It's not about the destination; it's the journey there.
I'm completely okay murdering the investigator.
but the smart one's actually trying to assist him in this.
The treasure wasn't the gold, it was the friends we made along the way. Shut up.
Pretty much. I agree.
Jess is on board. You're gonna have to convince Anya.
So, we left off
We had a
long rest.
Yes.
They get a long rest, and you drank a bunch, so you bumped back up.
I drank my water back.
Yes. That's right, because you harvested it from the plant,
Yes.
right?
Because I botched that roll, I was only able to...
Did it taste salty?
It tasted like tears and depression.
Oh.
No, it was fresh water.
Oh.
Those cactuses are oddly efficient purification methods.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe we should just have a pet cactus to give us fresh water all the time.
Just donate
just like-
your own body and slide.
dip it in the ocean, and then you'll just get
What
fresh water
ocean?
out.
What ocean?
If we get to an ocean,
Right
Well,
now,
I mean, just in a stream, even. You know,
right
then we don't
now
have
it's
to worry
just
about
in a
bacteria
raw
and stuff.
place.
So,
Anywho's.
you wake up. The 2 moons are still out. Same as the day before.
We can't see
I'm
shit.
gonna just sketch the features of the old moon, just because.
Hey, Labuckle, are we still walking really weird? Moving really fast, apparently?
We move?
When we're walking, is it?
well, considering that
Oh.
the sky doesn't seem to be changing,
Yeah, see. We weren't moving. We were camping.
Well,
There's no movement in camping.
when we start walking, are our steps still saying that we're walking long miles
Short distance.
within a short distance, or
I don't know. I have to look. And he like pulls out the like contraption and like starts to set it up and he goes, but we're not moving.
who wants some spicy breakfast?
Spicy.
Speaking of, take off a ration.
yeah. It's just not worth trying to spell in this place.
He
No, but if you do it enough, you might master it.
Lobakla like takes down his tent, rolls it up, puts it up under like into his bag, then puts his cloak over the bag, and when he does, that also is sort of that oddity of like you watch as the cloak like sucks in and like forms, and then all of a sudden the like part of it pops up above him, and he okay.
If Lobawaka dies, I get dibs on the cloak.
I did say we had to carry the flag.
Somehow, with Lubak's particular set of skills, I think he will be the last one to die.
That's it. Prime directive. Get the fuck
And with prior history that's meta, I will be the first one to die.
So you start your day traveling. Give me your survival check for your directionals.
Who's leading?
Forget
Oh yeah, that's him.
no assistance.
And then I also need a D12.
I got this.
And we're avoiding those fucking plants.
Are you sure you want to avoid the plants?
Much better.
Oh, you got it with assistance?
I was assisting.
So that was the first roll, whatever it was.
Okay.
Mm.
Because you're traveling through the waste, it's disadvantage to start.
Yeah.
That would be a total of 11 then.
11? Okay.
5.
5? Okay. You travel for a couple of hours, not seeing hardly anything.
So, Labuckle, my question of this morning.
We travel backwards.
Backwards.
As soon as he says that, I immediately turn around. It's the waste. I don't get it. Fuck this place.
It was a good question though.
Yes.
Why you turn around?
It said we're traveling backwards, right?
Yes, no.
Maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
Do we need to start falling sideways or something?
So, according to stars, we go in the right direction.
Yeah.
We walk in the right direction. And, like, end up behind us.
So we're not turning.
Legitimate question.
If we need to leave, we just walk backwards.
No.
I
I mean, we learned that lesson.
We go southeast, right?
No, we were trying to go southwest.
No. Southeast.
Southeast?
South by southeast.
Or south by southwest.
I have it right here. South by southeast.
My bad.
Are you feeling okay, Batzel?
I'm tired. I got my east and west mixed up.
So yeah, like
Southeast, my bad.
we go southeast.
Mhm.
Stars say southeast. We walk backwards.
Mhm.
Carry on.
Mhm. Shall we continue?
Fucking guess.
I guess I don't know about this place.
Is it just you, or do you feel like this thing to follow you people?
No comment.
Ever since Farron,
Mm-hmm.
things have been fucking weird.
You should stay.
Maybe I should have just stayed and
I wasn't in any danger.
we'll just keep going.
Keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you travel for your half day.
Mm-hmm.
I need another D12.
Then the light clicks on. Son of a bitch.
11.
11.
Sorry.
11.
Go ahead and start rolling.
Sorry, guys.
Are you?
No. Never.
I don't like that.
A dead
A
thing.
giant.
What could sneak up on us? Is what I'm-
As you start to
Yes.
crest a small dune, on the other side, you see a creature that's about the size of a horse. And then it turns its head with its clicking mandibles at you. And it... Do I have a...
Did we get the X speak?
No.
Oh.
Mandibles.
It's a mandible.
It's an insectoid.
Yeah.
Is it a praying mantis?
So, double the size of that thing.
Giant ant?
But that's it.
Oh.
The what are inkhead or whatever?
So its base is that.
We have a giant ant.
Yes.
So do you want to use the bigger thing to represent it now that we know what it looks like?
There you go.
Just use the giant scorpion to represent it.
Damn.
It's like this, right?
Kind
So-
of.
Oh, Lowbuckle was tied off in between you guys.
That's right.
And then you took up the rear.
That's right.
Careful, my staff is sensitive.
Your staff's been broken already. Repair it again.
I didn't even break it last time.
I don't know. I opened the box today and it was broken already. So,
Well, just forget
Do you
about the
need,
staff,
some
okay?
super glue or something?
huh?
Do you need like super glue?
Yeah, that's exactly what I use. But
What the heck?
Just let's not put it back together. I don't even use it anyways.
She uses shillelagh.
I never usually.
so, it clicks and looks at you, but doesn't move.
Let's just walk by this and ignore it.
Go around.
I would say I wouldn't be walking by it. We can go around.
That's what I meant.
Let's
By it, but like
Like-
at a distance.
Let's give it a wide berth. Keep an eye on it, but don't act threatening.
Yeah.
See, like I said earlier, we walk like a crab.
So you're gonna try to avoid it.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go wide.
It's just
Does
staring
it look
at
like
us.
it's guarding anything?
Give me a perception check.
Can I help him?
Is it still nighttime out?
No.
Oh, okay. 22.
22. A distance back, you see a large crater in the ground.
So like over here.
Yeah.
Does it look like an anthill crater? Or does it, because
Well, I'm going to assume this thing that looks like
a gigantic ant.
probably has a nest.
Let's avoid it at all cost.
Let's avoid the nest.
Ooh, you ever see the ant lions at home? The little craters and mess with it. And
No,
those ants, you never mess with those.
I don't think so.
I'm just
Just avoid the crater.
going to be avoiding it.
Okay.
I do point out the crater though.
I've seen some carnivorous plants that fly like that. Dip to the ground underneath a tree.
It's just standing there, looking at us menacingly.
You look at me, and I look at you.
As you start to like, it does sort of like follow you, but it keeps its distance.
Just keep an eye on us.
Hear me out. Giant pet ant.
No. Me and you both are like, no.
I am going to send Mint upwards to try to see if there are any more of them potentially following.
Okay.
Looking around for us.
Okay.
So Mint would give a perception.
Yep.
Do-do-do.
Oh, the sound.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a
I don't
do.
even know what it needs.
I can feed it you.
What is with my death here lately?
We just need to be prepared for the inevitable.
Are you mad because I went to the tent with a whisper?
That's a 9, so
Very.
Oh, that was his
I think it was whisper, right?
so that's a 9. I
name.
don't
Nice.
think Mint
Can you
sees
remember his
anything.
name? No, that's one.
Yeah.
Mint flew too high.
Flew too high, ran into a moon. This is the waste, man. Just avoiding.
Just avoiding. After a couple of minutes of like skirting and whatnot, it seems to just stand there and watch you guys as you're like,
It's just protecting its nest.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why we
Either
don't
that or it
charge
just
into
wanted
things.
friends.
Good thing we don't have idiots here.
Okay, so hear me out.
She's never mad. I can.
I admit that the ant is cute, but we can't keep it as a pet.
no. So that for your guys' knowledge on the time changing, roughly, so like what should be sunset at like the 7-8 o'clock ish time frame,
Yeah.
it doesn't actually happen till like 10,
Midnight,
11, and it is like a sudden shift.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like it's just a light switch.
yeah, sort of. And then the sun starts to actually rise at around 10 or 11
Okay.
in the morning.
So should we just like shift our hours?
I mean, we could. You just shift 4 hours.
Yeah.
Jet lag.
I mean, we did walk 100 miles in 2 steps. It could be.
And now we're walking backwards, apparently.
It could be
Working in
worse.
a place where the sun doesn't move. Adjusting sleep schedules would be difficult for me.
But the sun also moves in the wrong direction, man. I don't like this place. It goes against everything that I know.
That's how this entire world is for me.
Nature doesn't work right,
Nature broken.
It should be broke.
but we're just going to continue.
Just continue?
Yep.
Okay.
Avoid the ants. We don't want. There's also way too much magic in this party.
Yeah.
We are prone to explosions.
Dane.
At least I moved the fuck away.
But wait, we need to make a note of where that ant is, in case,
We find out they want friends. We can
I already
an
have it
ant
in my
party.
journal. You're fine.
unless we.
Well, the problem here is if we're moving backwards, then we're gonna run into it again.
I was thinking that if we wind up getting chased with anything, we could lead them into the ant.
What would possibly chase us in this thing? The names off a huge list of things.
We just start doing like
Did you actually say that?
Yeah.
Lovebuckle goes, well, there's documented of like, I think they call them dark stalkers. They're
That's,
about 42 feet tall, lumbering shadows.
that's creepy.
So
what?
okay, back up for a second. Is there any way of knowing those things are coming?
I don't know. I wasn't here. I just have a book.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Okay, so if we get chased by a dark stalker, we'd lead it into the ant nest.
It would just walk over the ant nest.
If it's 40 foot tall,
Fair enough.
or it could fall in it. I don't know.
Well, see, if normal-sized ants can eat a person that falls in a big enough ant hill,
It can have a giant.
Normal sized ants can't eat a human being.
No, but enough ants could.
you lack imagination.
What, you've never seen a corpse? Ants and maggots and roaches, oh my.
But they're dead. I'm talking about a living human being. A living human being could run away from the anthill before falling into the giant anthill.
Not if you break their legs.
Never mind, I'm done with this conversation.
The old bait and switch.
His logic brain is just like,
Like, fuck, they keep making sense. Stop making sense. I'm supposed to be the smart one.
Out of character, there are definitely types of ants that eat a human alive.
Oh yeah. Carpenter ants.
I was thinking more of a
I want to know how you
There's
guys
that-
had enough
that-
time
that
to
type of
research this
sol-
kind of
the type of
stuff and have
soldier
the
ant that
gruesome
they, like,
imagination to actually
Yeah, the
think about
Brazilian
looking this stuff
soldier
up.
ant. And that's what I was thinking of
What
for
happens
carpenter
if
ants.
you
I don't
bury
know
a
why.
person and pour
carpenter
honey on them?
ants eat wood.
Yeah.
They're carpenter.
Huh?
What happens if you bury a person up to their neck and then pour honey on them?
No.
Ants come and eat them.
Okay,
Oh,
listen, I
God.
know you're an investigator, but I don't like your interrogation methods. This is leading more and more to we can just feed you.
Sorry, having the memory there.
Ah, memories of good cop, bad cop, and I was both.
Hey, rogue wizards, man.
You continue your travels.
Mhm.
The rest of your day is uneventful. You set up your camp.
Y'all. Are we changing our schedule tomorrow or what?
It makes no difference to me whatsoever.
I don't
I can
care.
literally see in the dark. It doesn't matter to me.
I
Look at
can't.
me.
I can see in the dark.
I can't, and I'm running low on torches.
Correction, we can see in the dark.
We get it. You have a friend.
Ain't that nice?
Well, I say I'm getting low on torches. I have enough for 7 more days.
Would you like some torches?
Tortures?
Torches.
I only got one in the party.
Because I have 10 and I literally don't need them.
If I'm going to be leading while it's still dark out, then I can definitely use them. 17.
And encumbered.
Nah. I'm making sure on that. It's okay, I have the ability to make a quick getaway.
Must be nice.
I can become.
Huh?
Look at that potion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I forgot I could turn into a giant. No, I can't turn into a giant. I just have giant strength. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, wait, what? Let's see, you had one of those on there, right? I gave you one and you two.
You didn't give me one.
You
You
gave
just
me
gave 'em.
3.
That's it, I gave you 3. Because I remembered I only had 2 left.
Do you want one?
Nah, I'm good.
Trying to remember what book that creature that I just described is in,
You can just go ahead and put it away.
because it is a random encounter here in the waste.
Damn it.
Sweet. Death comes for us all.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Hopefully
Yeah,
not
it's just
sooner.
40 foot over the horizon.
Some
Looks
of
like
us sooner than others.
So,
Some just like to tell me.
your
I watch.
watches.
Right.
I mean, I'm the third watch, regardless of who that is, because I can see.
Thank you.
So if you're trying to do it when it's nighttime, you have to either do second watch or third watch.
I'm with third watch.
Okay.
Just
First watch, what do we got?
That would be a 19.
19.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
I'm at daytime.
Oh.
Yeah, he does have daytime still.
And while they are asleep, I would like to try and extend my consciousness and my prayers and ask for a little bit of guidance on where we're supposed to be going to this wonderful God we are on a pilgrimage to see.
Who are you praying to?
I don't know her name.
Oh, you're going to pray to the new god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Asking for some kind of guidance and help.
What'd you have for your
19.
Excellent. So,
you see it coming.
yep, you do.
Making sure. Option is a +5, yeah. It's a black slot.
Oh,
It's the giant night stalker.
We get to ride it for ask.
you hear it before you see it. You hear this
Look around for what's trying to call me like a cat. And I'll go ahead and draw my bow, knock an arrow. Because it doesn't seem like anything is attacking just yet.
Okay. Coming over the over a small dune.
Okay, but see, this one is cute.
Like it's adorable and creepy at the same time.
What is it?
I don't know. What is Toad's Dwarves, yo?
Is it a bug?
Oh yes, it's very insectoid.
When you see it, you hear a
See it. Does it look like it's trying to come towards the camp? Or is it just up there at the top of the dune?
it's at the top of the dune.
I will take one of the packs of rations that I have.
Yep.
Untie it a bit and just throw it away from the camp.
Okay.
I don't want to have to kill everything in sight.
So make the camp on the
Yeah.
We'll just do it like that. That's right. Get in the town. Get in. towards Jesse.
Okay.
Hopefully, it wants the bread, nuts, and berries and meat in that.
Not your flesh.
Correct.
Reasonable distance.
Please don't be a giant bug. Please don't be a giant bug. Please
Oh,
don't be a
it's a
giant bug.
18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Coming out of the ground underneath you. Here you go. It latches on.
Ah, yes. Human.
You take 6 piercing damage. And I now need initiative.
Great.
Okay.
25 to 20.
Oh no.
15 to 20.
15.
10 to 15.
11.
11.
Dex.
14.
14.
Wisdom.
That's a 17.
12.
What we got?
9.
9.
I mean, it's a strong sense of self. Not much else.
Okay. Asleep. 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 What's your dex?
18.
Oh, good.
You get to go first.
You'd have my horn. Everybody would have my horn. That's it.
We got bugs!
So you blow the horns.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure to wake up everybody.
So everybody hears this like horn blast. Their turn. The one that you were looking at,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden disappears into the ground. One that's on top of you. Eight to hit.
That's a miss.
And then another one coming out of the ground.
I asked for help, not to be eaten.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Man, they hit hard.
Teach me to pray anymore.
7 piercing damage. Lowbuckle's turn.
No idea where he is, right?
Yep. Hey, Jane, you're up. You hear the horn.
Rise up.
Womp.
Shit. My weapons.
Yeah, because you're not going to put your armor on. I have time to put your armor on.
It's over there.
No, I kind of meant to have it that way.
So, 15, 20.
Am I considered grappled by these guys?
Nope.
Okay.
They're just munching.
Pretty sure that she's small to grapple you.
I shoot arrows and things keep getting in my face. Don't like this.
And then I guess I'm going to rip stabby substep.
Okay.
First stab. Natural 19.
That hits.
Rip, which is 8. So that's 8 piercing.
Okay.
And then with the short sword. 14.
Misses. As it bounces off of its armor. Or hard shell.
Yeah, that's me.
Psycho.
Hearing the horn, I immediately wake myself up, grumbling the whole time.
15.
Get out.
Hey, look, giant bugs.
They're not that giant.
These
Bigger
things
than
are
a
quite
beetle?
big.
Yeah,
They're puppy dog size. That's pretty giant.
you're right. Primal savagery.
Very, very much does not like to be woken up.
Not before the coffee. Right?
With 14 to hit.
Misses.
Damn.
It's not
Wait, what was that?
primal savagery.
Poison damage.
Really awesome spell.
I literally grow fangs and claws and just kind of attack.
And go, "Arrgh."
Onion, you're up.
Okay.
Let's hope these things aren't prone to exploding.
Up.
15.
Get a clear view. Mint is going to dive into the backpack.
Okay.
How do you look?
I mean, I'm not bloodied
Okay.
yet.
So in that case, Onion is just going to see these things. Bugs. And start singing. Singing a song that echoes and echoes and echoes. And I'm going to try to force them away from Basil, one of them, using Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
You
Run,
sing
Nick,
my
run!
song of lovers parted.
What's the save on that?
That is a wisdom.
6.
6. That's a fail. So that is. It has to use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
So reaction, so it gets 30 feet.
And because it's using its own action, it allows for attacks of opportunity.
No,
It's forced movement
that's
still.
forced movement. Even with the reaction, it's a forced movement.
Oh, lame.
I thought it was more of like if it was pushed away. More
No,
like
it's-
turning and walking.
Any
away.
anything that forces it to make a movement that is not its own choice. It's
Okay.
not choosing to move. It's being forced to move via a spell.
Gotcha.
You do not get your react. You do not get attacks of opportunity.
Is that by your own ruling?
No, that's D&D's.
Because
Like,
I did look up the Sage Advice for Dissonant Whispers when I picked the spell.
do what?
Because I did look up the Sage Advice for Dissonant Whispers when I picked the spell.
Okay.
Hmm.
The ruling from what I've read is anything that forces a movement, and that's a forced movement. That's not a. It's not a choice. A choiced movement, you don't get. You do get your attacks of opportunity, but a forced movement, you don't. I can look it up later, but we're not going to argue it now.
Okay? Oh, okay. So, does it make it so that's 3? That's 11 psychic damage. And
Okay.
the spell check was
11 psychic damage. That's
Yeah.
dead. So what's it matter?
Went
Yeah.
You see where this is like?
Yeah.
It's
Squish.
sort of a mute point, but it is the like.
it went skish.
Yeah, these are not hard.
I still need to roll for this spell check.
Yep.
Which was a 9 on a level 1 spell.
Okay, you're good.
See, that's how you cast spells. And not explode.
Darn.
Basil, you're up.
I will go ahead and just draw my short sword instead. Or stow the longbow, draw the short sword, and try and stab.
Okay.
16 plus 6 is 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that would be 10 piercing damage.
It's dead.
Huzzah.
And then coming up out of the ground
Son of a bitch!
is another one.
We're at
Right underneath him again. Because it only do of him at the time.
right. Where's the one that you first saw?
Yeah. 17 to hit.
It's
At least you get your long rest afterwards because it's on
Maybe.
first.
maybe.
4 piercing.
I'm so close to bloodied, but I'm not.
Wobbuckle attain.
Move up and stair step.
Okay.
Twelve's not gonna hit me.
Nope.
But a 18.
18.
So
That does hit.
Cool. Six. So that is 8 piercing.
Still up.
Yeah, this is the first, so yeah, that's me.
Hello, Shaco.
Primal savagery.
Fighting inside a carapace.
Have to see.
10 didn't hurt. Didn't hit, so.
No. Onion, you're up.
This is what happens when you bleed an armor.
And I'm going to zap it with a sacred flame.
Okay.
It's a dex save.
Dex save. 13.
Fails. So that is 1d8. Where did that 8 go? That is 2 radiant.
It explodes.
Cascaded with green radiance, overheats and explodes like within a microwave.
Right, be happy the thing saw me and didn't pop up inside the tent.
Mm-hmm. I thought about that.
Cool. Can I go back to bed now?
And I have to roll for cantrips in the waste, right?
Yes.
Oh, I should have done that then.
That's a 4 on a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, you got 2 of those then.
Yeah, I gotta roll 2 of them.
Okay.
A 20 and a 3.
Okay, you're good.
Went to college.
No, it's not even that. Cantrips are just you get to roll 1.
Right.
Level 1 is higher than that. And even going to college does not help you in the waste.
Yeah, I thought it was just increased difficulty in the waste as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
But that's the reason cantrips are now. Because normally cantrips you don't roll on.
And first levels would be a 1, but now it's just like bumping up a
cantrip.
bracket.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it goes up a bracket, that means level 1 spells are 3.
2 and less or something like that. I don't know.
Well, level 2s were 3, so.
Yeah, no, it I think like a 3 or 4 caused issues with the spell.
That's because you weren't trained.
Right.
So you have increased difficulty anyways.
3 of us are untrained. So.
Fair.
That's where I'm
Fair.
going with that.
So getting to look at these things now, they are sort of reptiles covered in armor. Their all of their feet are technically like sword sharp piercers. Their mandibles, when you like actually get to look at them inside the mouth, there's these two mandibles that like click over,
Mhm.
but inside the mouth is just rows and rows of sharp teeth.
And I'm assuming just based on the physicality, these are not classified as a beast, correct?
No, they're not.
Because I deal with beasts. These look like they might be cooking.
Like I said, it is a lizard
Mhm.
or reptile basis.
They could be eaten. Maybe.
What you didn't get to see was the. Actually, you might still get.
Because I'm looking these over now.
You're looking it over. Give me a investigation check.
Hey. The dice don't hate me this time. For now.
You say that, and then it's gonna
Shush.
fuck up.
Shut up. Shut up. That's a 19.
19. As you're looking them over, you also like notice hanging off of one of them is part of a rock, and it is like they were using the mandibles to actually like chew through the ground.
Jeez.
They're baby sandworms with legs. Little daggers.
So these mandibles, are they like part of the creature? Or are they like artificially attached?
Give me a second. I'll show you a image of one. I gotta hide the other page.
Oh god.
Oh,
Ugh.
Smash.
oh, that's more horrible than what I was thinking.
Smash.
Smash or pass.
With a hammer. Multiple times.
Yeah,
over
that,
and over and over.
that's it.
That's so gross.
So
Those bit me.
Ew. I hope you're not poisoned.
No, they didn't bite you.
Stabbed you.
They stabbed.
Oh, I thought they were
every
biting
time.
me.
Yeah, no, every time it is a stab with the. Ready for what they actually like to do? They stab and kill it, and then use the mandibles. The mandibles can break through large boulders, so of course you can imagine what it does to a human bone. And then like
Tree shredder, basically.
yeah,
Dude, that made my ankles hurt. Like, I imagine it would start at the feet and just work its way up.
just feeding yourself into a wood chipper. Like not there.
I want to domesticate them.
No.
they kill enemies by impaling them on their spiked limbs, then grind them up flesh and bones with their mandibles that are strong enough to chew through rock.
I'm just saying. We threaten people in Farum with those, we'll find out what happened. Like, who did that to your sister?
Did what to my sister?
Didn't you say that you're investigating your sister's murder?
Well, no, I'm trying to find the guy.
Yeah.
I know what happened.
We'll threaten people with those until we find them. We'll hang them upside down and then slowly raise it up. But the waste is not good for Basil's mental health.
No. It would seem not.
So, second watch.
Oh, do I need to do the religion check or anything like that?
Oh, yes.
It's a D100, correct?
Yes.
7.
7.
31.
Third watch.
18.
8.
It doesn't seem to be the only one in this party that's even slightly religious.
Actually, I have
Yes,
a
Nicole
question.
told me that I need to
Yes.
start praying to him.
So, do those things seem to have, like, normal colored blood? Like, normal red blood?
Yeah.
Then, while Idane
I think so.
is, watching one side of the camp, Onion is going to drag one to the other side of the camp and feed for the first time in what is probably been weeks.
It's probably coagulated by that point, though, right? When did you take blood to coagulate?
I don't know, do we have fresh water that we can just...
I imagine that vampires would probably have some sort of anticoagulant property, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Maybe.
Like a mosquito.
Unless we still get into the rules of, like, dead people blood and drinking that.
Yeah, it's usually people who've been dead for like a while, right? Days.
We can test this on an investigator.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be red.
Yeah. Onion is going to drag one away and feed for the first time in weeks or months at this point, depending on how long the travel's been.
Okay.
Those things were a lot more terrifying than I expected them to look like.
They look like turkey bugs.
Like, I was kind of expecting them to look similar to newts, but with 6 legs.
That's the miniature there. Is
Yeah.
the unofficial. I printed those. I know.
Yeah.
But they're the unofficial thingy from.
Or not newt
It's
salad.
okay, I rolled an
Nope.
8, so.
Oh no, I don't
They're
think
the
it
little
is.
weird lava lizard things.
Oh yeah.
Those are what I was thinking they looked like, only with like 6 legs.
But hey, at least it wasn't a 40-foot, like 42-foot tall shadow demon thing.
Very much so.
Not a single scratch. You see any more of those things over there, Dane?
I mean, there's 2 over here.
Wait,
one go?
where's the third one? I meant live ones.
How's that open?
You're taking Basil's thoughts to heart? What the fuck?
Everybody wakes up in the morning.
Long rest.
You get your long rests.
Huzzah.
Because I mean, it was a very short combat.
I got mine regardless.
I'm gonna put my armor back.
You start your adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your survival check
I'm not rolling this time.
and a d12.
D12. This is it's in the dark, isn't it? Taking that. Or did we shift that?
No, it's in the dark. The survival check is, but like, or in the waste. So if you're assisting him,
Assist.
yeah, he gets
Flat roll.
flat roll versus.
8
Okay.
on the D12.
Okay.
14 for the survival.
14. You start your day off. Still heading southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Onion seems a lot more chipper than they have been in a while.
As you were traveling, all of a sudden, you see greenery in front of you. And also there is a small mountain.
Does it look like there's a cutoff, like at the edge of the wastes, or is it just kind of forming, like it melts in?
It's hard to tell.
Hey, Lowbuckle.
Uh-huh.
You said that you normally did your stuff on the southern ends of the waste, right?
Right.
Does that look familiar? Okay.
So that's real. That is real. I'm not imagining it.
Maybe.
It could be a mirage.
Hey.
A
Would
mirage.
we all be seeing the same thing then?
I mean, everybody sees the same kind of mirage. Just generally, it's water, not an oasis. That's cartoons.
Towards the greenery in the mountain.
As,
Something different, something
Giant
new.
cactus.
This
Yeah.
might be where we're supposed to go. Who
If we all see it,
knows?
then it's either real or it's something we.
as you get closer to it, there is definitely a cutoff of like where greenery ends and
And what kind of greenery?
We were
are
going
we looking at?
backwards. Potentially.
Wait, is it like the hills that we?
no.
Okay.
This
No.
is like a legit mountain.
Oh, so this is just a mountain. Okay, cool.
Has Psycho seen the Simples?
Mountains?
This particular mountain.
Give me a history check.
Because Psycho would have gone from Alterwind around through going to Farron.
Give me a history check.
I'm more concerned that we are on the other side of the wastes now.
Yeah.
Or on the very southern end.
On a border.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about.
We traveled
Okay,
really fast in
find-
this case.
History
Like
Yeah.
100 miles in 2 days. Or 2 steps.
26.
Nope. You have no idea anything about this mountain.
Jeez.
It
Yeah.
is a mountain.
Is it forested?
It has forest on it, yeah.
That way.
Yeah, this is your territory,
Let's
isn't
go
it?
check it out.
You like mountains.
Oh, I do.
So you cross over the threshold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, before you guys do, Basil will step across and then step back. To see if there's that same feeling
Give
from
me a
before.
con save as you step back across.
Steer yourself.
Because this told me what I needed to know. Yay, Constitution saving throw. I'm not good at those. That's 13.
Seems okay.
But I don't feel the same thing that I felt before.
No.
Okay, then. No metagame here. Let's go check out a mountain.
So
Mm.
this seems.
We made it through the waste. Does that count as our
We didn't meet the god.
and nothing
at some point
specified
we
that we
can-
had to meet the god, was it?
At some point, we
Yeah.
go into the waste, and then we just turn and head towards the middle.
Labuckle, can you, now that we're in a different place, can you pinpoint where we are?
Oh, and also as you do like cross over, this is your big kicker of like all of a sudden the sun goes pop, like it moves
Okay, then
drastically.
before, I will let them know that before they cross over.
And it goes from basically like the sun being sort of behind you to
Mhm.
like it shoots to in front of you.
To where it's supposed to be.
Yes.
This is outside of the wastes. Because if I'm on the other side of the border and they can see me, I'm going to point to an empty sky to them. It's like, 'cause there's the sun.
No, the sun's that way.
The sun's in the correct spot.
And you crossed over?
We exited the waste. Well, I did.
Mm.
Fuck you guys, have fun.
Yeah, go ahead and exit.
So you're all gonna cross.
I'm going to glance back at Lowbuckle to make, I guess forward at Lowbuckle? I'm behind Lowbuckle, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to glance up at Lowbuckle to see What do you think?
He's
Before
just like-
falling?
And keeps waddling behind everybody.
Keep going. Forest.
So you ask him. What did you ask him?
I was asking, can he pinpoint where we are now that we're outside of the what looks like the waste?
Give me time frames. I figure it out.
Give you time frames?
Time frames.
I was making sure I heard it.
450 years in the past.
So, how long are you willing to give him, or do you want to keep moving?
I mean, I think we should.
Chill for a
I
second.
think we should, just keep an eye out, make sure there's nothing here. But I'd like to
Just
know
the-
where the fuck we are.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on the sky because people aren't supposed to go in and out of the wastes, and there are border patrols.
Okay. Give me perception checks.
It's about as average as it gets. That is a 15 for me.
Anybody else keeping an eye on anything? Or
Perception?
Yeah.
15.
Onion's going to be distracted playing with Druidcraft, making sure that nothing is going wrong with
okay.
the magics.
So after about 30 to 40 minutes, Lobothel goes, "Huh? Okay.
Where are we?
We still up at Tevra.
Where's? We're in.
We went backwards.
Oh wow.
No.
Huh?
We didn't go backwards. We went sort of east.
Yeah, but if we were walking to the south, then we popped back up this way.
No. We definitely went east.
Okay.
Wait, we went like straight east?
Sort of south.
Not as south as we should have gone.
Oh,
I don't know where the fuck we are.
Are we near
Hey.
Farron?
We are a long ways away from where Basil lives.
Are we in Fair? Are we near Farron?
no. Farron, like, couple of, maybe month away. Maybe 2.
Baron, we're like here.
Huh.
How did we go east?
So
Good.
like,
Because we went down like this, and then we ended up going backwards.
Oh.
Because the wastes.
The waste happened.
so like, let me get this straight. If we're in the waste, are we going the opposite of what our normal compass would think?
No.
No.
Is it random?
We went east.
Then how did we end up back in Taberald?
We never left him.
Because the waste is expanding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the waste took over part of Marcia and Teverald. Like, and he pulls out, like, this small map, and, like, he shows, like, and you can see where, like, there's little lines where Teverald used to be larger. And he goes, see this area here? This is now what we call waste. And, like, he puts his hand over it, and he goes, that waste. But see, here, this is still under my hand. That's still Teverald.
Okay.
So it's still the wastes. It's still a table.
I already hate this pilgrimage.
He goes, and see, there's this mountain range. Mountain range?
Mm-hmm.
And he points out a mountain range. I think it's on this one.
Yeah.
There should be a mountain range.
Doesn't
The,
wanna.
the huge clump of mountainous area. It's hard to tell what's what
Come on.
in this distance.
I don't have nails, or I would. I used to have nails.
I haven't been to the bar for sure.
I had nails, but I chewed them.
To be honest.
See, I don't do the nails. I do my fingers instead.
Oh, I do that too.
Okay.
No, I'm with the pair wounds here.
So this is also an older map. I
Right.
have updated this map since then. The newer map is online. This here is your mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
Here you're in the waste. He's saying that you're basically somewhere in this area.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you're in a mountain
Thank you. That
in
makes
the waste.
that makes a lot more sense.
Cool.
Which means that we got turned at some point.
South we go.
Instead of going southeast, we just went straight east.
Wait, we need to go back in there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah. Actually, since he has the maps out,
What was the town in the prophecy that we mentioned that was mentioned to us? And actually, what was the prophecy?
Things are moving and things are changing. She and he might be the same. I do know in the villa of Ormond there stands a solitary candle. In the center of it all is her eyes. On the day of execution, only women kneel and smile, and at the center of it all is your eyes.
so Lowbuckle, that town, do you know where that is?
Ormond?
Yeah.
It no longer exists.
It's in the waste. Knew it.
But do you know where it would be in the wastes?
And
Without the weird, like, shift.
he like, well, it keeps that map that he had out,
Mhm.
the non-altered one, and he goes, "It's right there. It's labeled," and he points to an area on the map, in between like 5 to 6 other villages. And there's like a large city that's also in the waste.
Mhm.
But it's basically from the direction you're heading, you would possibly go through it if you're going to the large city. But you're not sure if that's where you're heading or not.
That's where we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I point at Ormond.
Try it.
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because hey, now we have a little bit more clarification on where the fuck we're going.
And he pulls out his book and like, so we're going to Ormond?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. He shuts this book and like,
Con saves for everybody?
are you going back through the?
Mm-hmm.
Reluctantly.
It's not like we see a city
I mean,
anywhere around us
the
do it.
waste is south.
I mean, you can cut around a little bit and then go south, or you can.
There's a part alligator.
You're the part Narvigator.
It makes no difference to me.
I say we just stay in the waste.
Con saves it is.
Oh yeah.
You get to feel what we felt.
11.
11. Nice.
19.
4.
16.
Okay, so
I got my
You
one
do.
little.
Cool.
Us two.
Hey, now you guys get to feel what we felt.
it's that like sickening,
Well, they never got to feel it.
yeah, where it feels sort of like your insides are being pulled out, and you're,
Outrails be your entrails and
yeah,
entrails be your outrails.
So, I understand what you guys were talking about now.
Not great, is it?
No.
Does it go away? Can't remember.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's good.
After about 5 minutes of intense vomiting and 6 hours of horrible diarrhea.
This is business as normal.
so you can travel
South.
south.
Towards the general direction of where Ormond was.
Okay, so he's saying that you're like in this area.
Yeah.
He's saying Ormond's like here.
Keep going southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Directly southeast, I guess.
But let's see, like that weird colored spot, right? To
Here?
the left of it,
There.
down.
That.
Is that a mountain or is that the city?
That
I
is,
can't see the
it's
symbol from
it's
here.
it's neither.
Or is that the volcano?
No.
Oh,
It is
Crater.
no. On his map,
it's not there.
it's a his map has a label there
Mhm.
that's been scratched off.
Okay.
Why is that scratched off, LeBlanco?
That's prior to what was that? And he like pulls out a small book and like flips through it, and like basically he pulled out a reference, shuts the small book, then pulls out another book out of another pocket and flips to it through it for a little bit, and it's still a smaller book.
Mm-hmm.
The first book is like almost like a notepad.
Yeah.
The second one is like
An actual book.
yeah, and he like flips through it and like he gets it, and he like this is the first time you see him. He pulls out these like weird glasses and he like rests them on the end of his long nose, and he okay. Prior to
It's super fine print.
yeah, prior to something black Lord maybe and he like he keeps like maneuvering it around like he could try to figure out what it's saying, and he some sort of temple.
Mm.
I'm like
Basically,
it references something. He like pulls out another like the little book again and like flips through it, and like flips a little bit more, and he dead god.
Oh.
Temple to a dead god.
Temple to a dead god from before the Black Lord. That sounds interesting.
This sounds like something we don't.
But sounds like a distraction.
It sounds like something we don't want to get tangled up in.
Yeah.
Always tangled up in everything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Plants. Alright. So either the temple or southeast to Orman.
Orman.
Southeast towards Orman.
You go to both.
Orman first.
Oh wait, is it the same thing?
Oh. Okay.
I'm confused on what you mean by that. It's directly south towards the temple, and then southeast heads closer towards the immediate direction of where Orman.
Right. So
Oh shit, what if this new goddess has taken up residence at the temple? If inside the waste there's a moon that was theorized to be there way back when, it's not a temple to a dead god, it's a temple to a living one. Because inside the waste, time is different.
So much fuckery.
Wobbly,
Wobbly,
wobbly.
timey-wimey stuff.
The time stuff is not the stuff that's messing with Onion's brain. It's the gods. Like, how do gods work? Can gods
And if-
be alive and dead at the same time?
Depends on the story.
Mm-hmm.
If this is an alive god from before the Dark Lord that was a dead god for our time, what if this is the goddess, is the dead god?
Possible.
no.
Are they two different people?
I mean, he like pulls out a book and like he flips through it and he goes,
And should be the same.
"No, I don't think so."
We received a prophecy from another saint, and it mentions he and she are the same. So it's possible.
Sure. Makes no
Or-
sense to me.
Or they're the same god
None
or
of
the
this
same
makes
thing.
sense to me either, Lobuckle.
I still don't even really know what a god is.
To Orman.
Mhm.
A god. It is a being of greater power, even greater than the saints. Saint Cole could be smoted pretty quickly.
You remember that the dog that we ran into when we met you?
Mhm.
The god would have just been like, and it'd be gone.
So Saint Cole is given all of his powers from the gods
Mhm.
because they like him, and because he likes me.
Even
No,
though
we
the
call
gods
him
haven't
Lobuckle. That's caused by gods.
Even though neither of those were gods.
No, but that
Yeah.
epic level of power.
Mhm.
Damn clerics.
So it doesn't. Okay.
You walked with the saint, right?
Mm.
I remember Cole said you walked with the other saint.
We walked and met Lice. Lice.
No. You travel with the saint.
Oh,
Oh,
Brother Zarek.
Yeah, Saint Zarek.
Okay, cool. So he
Oh.
is a saint.
He's a,
Or he got promoted when we
he's
got
a
back.
saint.
when did he become a saint?
Has he always been a saint, or is that recent?
Since I know him,
Is the Zion also a saint?
it's Zion.
The thing he summoned, the first believer.
Oh, you met him?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, sort of.
sort of.
Kinda.
We observed.
So like, the Zion is like Cole to Fazit.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You know the great god Fazit.
Austin's the god of magic.
No, he's god knowledge.
Oh, god of knowledge. Thank you.
And Cole is his right hand man.
Okay.
Cole
So
is
Zion is also a saint.
So Zion is the right hand man of the new god.
yeah.
Okay.
Gee, you know the new god's name.
So are we going to the town or the temple?
1 second. And he pulls out a different book and like looks at it and he goes, I can't tell you that.
Okay.
And then he looks at it and in a second and he goes, oh shit. I said too much.
Notes from
Notes from
St.
Saint
Cole
Cole.
of do
Do
not
not
talk
tell
about shit.
It's okay, we won't tell him.
We're gonna get smited by St. Cole. Old St. Cole is not gonna be a jolly old soul when we get back.
We'll just pretend like we didn't know anything.
Yeah, we tried that for a little bit and that didn't work out right.
Pretty sure that doesn't he have like power over knowledge and stuff?
Yeah, but
Pretty sure that he already knows.
or at least written
What is Cole's title?
He who mapped the world.
Right, but-
Lore
I don't
and
remember.
something
Lore and
else.
secrets.
There you go. Lore and secrets.
St. Cole is just good guy back now.
So
oh yeah.
so he already knows.
Well, I was curious because there's
Apparently,
Wait,
I just
Lore
realized
and
that Psycho
secret.
is a follower.
That's why St. Cole was in
follower
the
of Saint Cole.
interrogation.
I knew it. I knew he knew. I knew he knew.
That's why St. Cole was in the interrogation room too.
So I was curious because there's a book series where there's a being who holds all of mankind's knowledge, but it's the written knowledge. So like you could write a note to her from across the world and she would then get it, kind of thing. So I didn't know if it was written word or if it was just knowledge.
You don't know?
Didn't know what stories.
I just realized that he's a follower of Saint Cole.
Yeah.
Because he likes lore and secrets. That's weak.
That would make
His thing.
sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Good try.
Which is also part of the reason why St. Cole told me that I should start praying to him.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for secret knowledge.
Mhm.
Son of a bitch.
And now people are starting to piece shit together.
I'm sorry, it only took us how many sessions? 30? But we're heading towards Orman.
Okay.
Because that's where it said that we needed to go.
For the eyeball thing.
The eyes of the candle.
Welcome to the eyeball.
That's the best hunch that we have at the moment. And then when we get to Orman, if it's still an actual city, we can resupply, rest, and then head to the temple if we need to do that.
Give me a D12 as you continue your travels. We haven't even finished the first day here.
Is that a 12?
It's 10.
Okay.
Not as bad, but
As you travel,
No more bugs, no
Oh,
more
yeah,
bugs, no more bugs, no
that's
more
a bad
bugs, no more
person,
bugs.
give me a perception check. It's during daylight, so
16.
16.
9.
Actually, I'll just use your past perceptions now that I'm thinking about it.
One
So
less.
15, 13, 13, and 11 for Onion. So,
Mint has a passive perception of 13.
yeah. So for everybody but Onion, because it is a 13 for the,
Aw.
like the DC of it. You make out
We make out.
from the basically from your left what looks like another group of people or creatures walking through the waste.
Do they look alive?
From this distance, you're just getting the fact
Can
that
I borrow your spyglass for a second, Lavaco?
You said you could see through mint, right?
In theory.
You see through mint and tell us what they look like if mint flies over closer.
And can mints go invisible? Can mints be invisible?
I don't believe pseudo dragons can turn invisible.
Also, dude, if time is so fucked up, what if that's us?
That would be really.
Dude, we have another Rick and Morty thing.
We're in the multiverse, guys. Come on.
Also, yeah, thanks, Mom.
Let's see. Find familiar.
You're gonna let that one down.
Hell no!
it was just you two that did that, wasn't it?
Yep. So I'm like, thanks, Mom.
I can only do that if Mint is within 100 feet of me.
Okay.
They're definitely over 100 feet away.
Well, you can send them past that point. You just can't control them after that. So
I can't see through them.
You can see through them.
When the
After
familiar,
100, you just can't command them.
while the familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn.
From everything I've seen, you can see and hear. You just
And
can't
the
do
fact that
anything.
those are
for it.
connected makes me think that they would have the same limits.
Um,
The telepathic communication would be the senses would be a bit strange to have, wouldn't it?
5e familiars.
Mm.
Find familiar. You know what I need? Block of familiars.
As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses.
Which would be blind sight up to 10 feet. Not very helpful. I mean, I could get a closer look. I'm not sending Mint right into them.
So I've seen it played where it's like
Yeah,
send
so,
them off with the command of go so far and then turn around.
so, well, technically, so yes, if you get him at exactly the 100 feet away, and then you, like, do the action where you can see through him,
Mm.
the next, whatever his movement is, which would be, what, 60 feet?
Flash speed.
If he's double speed, double
Blind
movement.
speed, If dashing, Mint could theoretically go 120 feet in a round.
Okay, so
60 feet flat.
so
60 flat.
technically,
That's flat.
if you get him at the 100 feet and then you use your action to like use it to go through his sight,
That's what it was.
and then he dashes the 120, you get that full like 120 feet of like sight as he's moving through it. But like as soon as it's over with, as soon as your next turn for your action, so the next 6 seconds, you lose it.
I just realized what I was thinking of was getting at the command to go look and see and then come back and report. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
And how-
Or you could do that, which is you can tell him to go look and report back what he sees.
Which, in theory, he could tell everyone because pseudo dragons are telepathic to begin with, just not with words
Right. With feelings.
Mm.
and images and basic concepts. So, how far away are they? Do they appear to be at a rough estimate?
Now that they've been pointed out to you, you do notice. Yeah, it is the whole like
Oh,
you're just walking and like all of a sudden
And
you
all
notice.
of us are just looking to the left.
Yeah, and it's the
including Mint.
yeah, and you're like, what are they? Oh, Jesus, there's people over there. But they're probably 200, 300 feet.
Okay, in that case, I am going to use the action, but I'm going to tell Mint to stay about 100 feet away,
Okay.
but fly up to that point. Try to get a closer look.
Okay. As you get closer, you do notice that it's 5 again humanoid-like creatures. Before you lose your sight.
In that point, I'm guessing Mint would.
He can circle or come back.
I would say that it would be coming back and kind of reporting to us what's going on.
Okay. Is he going to do a full circle around them, or is he going to like?
Probably sort of a flyby, again, like kind of strafing about 100 feet away from them.
Okay.
Bye bye, man.
Okay.
Bye bye, man.
Mint comes back. And for everybody else, you guys have stopped while he's.
Yeah.
That group was still going. And shortly after, like, Mint did the flyby, they all stop.
Huh?
They saw man.
Oh, okay. Should we go over there and be friendly, or should we just ignore them?
Were they heading in the same direction as we were?
Mint comes back.
You can communicate telepathically with me as if we were speaking a language, but to them it would be, the basic stuff.
Right. For you, he tells you it looks like it's 5 people.
Definitely humanoid. Relate to them as best as you can what you think they look like.
He gives a basically a blurry like humanoid shape. 2 of them with lighter colored skin, one with a really dark skin, and the other 2 are like an in between of the others.
Were they wearing red?
Haha.
You get an image of like brown.
Like you feel in your soul the concept of the color brown.
Understand, I grok.
I'm shorty things.
Yeah, I'm trying to like basically like dumb it down as much as possible because it wouldn't be like you can't see full humans, so it's gonna be like this like blurry stick figure-ish shape with, with slight colorations.
But does it appear that they stopped and like turned towards us?
You can't tell if they turned or not.
Well, I'm not
Do we
doing.
try to make merry?
Why would we want to make merry?
For Steve.
Strength in numbers. And other people to be drained by plants.
But more people means more mouths.
They have their own food.
You don't know that. Maybe they're starving to death.
So you're just gonna let somebody starve.
Good
How nice of
question.
a person you are.
Good question.
I mean, we can go and at least get within shouting distance to each other.
But don't like yell at them aggressively.
Hey, fuck that.
No, no.
What's your name? Ezekiel. Hey, Ezekiel. Fuck you. I'm just gonna raise one hand and do a over gestrified wave. See if it's responded in kind.
As you do the overly wave, let's see. You see 4 things plop into the sand, quite a distance away from you.
From them or somewhere else?
It's coming from their direction. Like, if you walk forward, you could maybe see what it is.
Arrows.
I'll go
Weapons.
walk forward and see what plopped into the sand.
There are 4 arrows with things tied to them.
Ah, they shot at us. Gotcha.
On it are more of the weird symbols.
Hey!
Oh.
So the
I
symbols
immediately
that,
grab
like,
one of my arrows, a piece of parchment, write down, "We're on a pilgrimage, are you too?" and then fire it back.
How far can you fire?
I can fire 150 feet without disadvantage.
So disadvantage. That's the reason they didn't get close enough. Like it was quite a distance for you.
That would be a 16, though.
16. That's not bad.
well, it would be great
I'm
if
using
we
it
could
as, like, an
understand
attack,
this
it's a
damn
16.
language.
Okay,
You are.
16.
But we don't know what it's fucking saying.
We're
Um,
trying not to.
And it's written in common.
So you're not trying to actually hit them. You're just trying to get
No,
them.
like
Get it to them.
towards them,
Yeah.
kind of like how they just did to us.
Okay. They were actually like trying to get it closer to you guys and failed miserably.
I just get shot, and it's like,
Oh, it was pretty close to that on the
Okay.
like because I had to check to see because they actually did roll a 1. So like, did they hit you or not?
Well, that would have been bad.
That would have been funny because like 4 people shooting random arrows with notes on them.
So I fired 1, but now I have 4 more arrows.
Yes.
I'm up to 23.
But let me see those symbols.
Yeah, I'm immediately
I
doing
can
that.
I can get you that.
Teach us how to read this, please.
Yes.
Actually, could we ask him?
Maybe.
Hey, Labacle, do you know how to read this? Because I'm trying to learn this language because it's everywhere we've been.
He like looks at it and he goes, "You have more?"
Yeah. Pulls out the shredded pieces of paper.
And the letter, and the notes we've taken.
He like opens his book and like starts like making notes on it, and he. Okay. I look.
Okay.
And I'm waiting to get shot with an arrow.
I'm waiting for him to open up his little book and go, fuck, can't tell you.
I said too much.
I shouldn't have said that. It's like
Should not have said
If we're
that.
gonna be a part of this group, I think we should know how to, communicate.
So after a couple of like, there's a wait,
Mhm.
and like you see the they put their arms up and sort of wave.
Yeah, let's go see him.
Let's go make friends.
Sure, friends.
Plus, like, maybe they're god touch and don't have magic failings.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Can't be that lucky.
Yeah. They immediately see us and realize that we're the Forsaken. They shouldn't talk to us.
They see us and they're like, these are the traitors we heard about. Oh.
So you walk over. They have not moved.
Mhm.
As you do get closer,
Like,
they all have
My
bows
hands are up.
out.
Yeah.
And they one of them looks up and he you doing a pilgrimage?
Mhm.
Yes.
Good, good. How fare ye?
Would be better if we didn't basically go up and around or down and up.
Or go backwards, or forwards, and then backwards, huh?
Somehow we went in mostly one direction and kind of wound up going in a U.
Where you start from?
Southeast of Aurora. Aurora.
Right.
Basil would remember the name of the city.
Yeah.
I can't remember jack shit.
How many days you travel?
How many days have we been traveling? Like 5?
About 5 here in the wastes, and then a handful more outside.
You make it this far?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been traveling?
Based on moon movements? 30 days?
Yeah, time doesn't work the same way in this place.
We have no idea what the fuck's going on with the waste. Like, when we first stepped in, apparently we stepped 100 miles in 2 steps.
Yeah.
At least according to
According to our lovely
Goblin positioning system.
When you say that, like they look and they're like, what are you talking about?
Labockel's invisible.
Oh, he's hiding.
He's nervous around new people.
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
But
We're crazy.
Person we picked up that's really good at mapping skies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin like, and he like looks over at his friend and like they do some hand signals, and he goes, "Is it the skull of a goblin? And you throw bones in it?"
We need to say yes. Sure.
Sure, we ran across some giant ants the other day and they just took it from us.
You lost something that was helping you.
Yeah.
Probably how we got
May the gods bless your soul.
They may be blessing us, that's for sure. We've been traveling-
Basil is just like head in hand.
Hey, by the way,
I'm
my
gonna try
charisma's 11. I don't talk to people.
I was actually trying to keep up. Wait.
In all fairness, I don't know what you sent us.
We don't know how to read the
Can't read
symbols.
that.
We have not been taught that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your first pilgrimage.
Yes.
Yes.
Dictated by Saint Zarek and others.
Right. May the gods bless.
How many pilgrimages have you guys been on?
This is my. He turns and looks at the guy. So now that you're closer, it's two very pale white.
Gaunt people?
No.
Aw.
These
Like-
kind of like those shadow stepping elves.
No.
Okay.
When I say pale, like I mean like it's a human that's like.
Yeah.
Just
It's not like
it-
it's alabaster.
Yeah, it's somehow they've not seen the sun in like years, even though they're out in the waste and whatnot.
Dude, they're using SPF 1000.
Yeah, and then there's an obvious like darker skinned fellow, and then two that are they look like a mixed breed. Is the best way to word it, but not like their skin color is not dark; it's more like an olive tone.
Okay. Just out of idle curiosity, for the pilgrimage, are we supposed to go to Auroran? Or, motherfuck. Orman?
Orman.
I think that answers your question.
We weren't given
Yeah, but
very,
that's a no.
we weren't given very clear direction.
We were just told to go in the waste and survive and then come back.
Right. The gods will speak to you.
Oh.
They will lead you where you need to go.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Maybe we should've
But
went
you
to-
asked how many I've been on. What? You're on 4? I'm on 6, 7. Some are 2 days. Some are months. Others years.
Thank you. That's a lot more information than we've actually gotten.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted to see other friendly faces.
So,
Yes.
you've made it this far in, you said 5 days?
Mm-hmm.
Roughly.
Something like that.
So, we question, and like he does handsome, like they, the ones that have done multiple pilgrimages, all have a hand signal thing that they're talking in, and they keep doing it, and the other two, like the two alabaster people or what pale people, are looking at they're looking at you guys like they're idiots, and they go, "This is our first. How have you survived this long? We're dying. It's hot."
They live from the big cactus.
Yeah.
Wait,
Or
It's gonna be
sorry,
these-
Sarah from the big plants. I wouldn't know what a cactus is probably.
I'll start describing the cactus thing that tried to kill us.
the darker skinned fellow who's been talking to you, he oh yeah, those things.
Yeah, those
They're
things
fun.
suck. That, the weird knife lizards,
Oh, pretty.
them,
We saw giant ants, but they really didn't do much.
Uh-huh.
Or a
They-
giant ant.
They just stared at us.
Don't go close to their holes. They eat you alive. Their queen definitely will.
Oh.
We figured.
Good
we
call.
made the right call.
I figured that's how they work. Just giving ants.
They also occasionally will migrate. New queen, new hive.
Again, ants.
Avoid. Avoid. Great. You get puppies or mules?
Puppies.
Puppies.
Oh, okay. Wait till you find the mules.
I'd rather not.
But fuck's like
Things
plants.
suck, and like rubbing like the wound that I had. It's like those things suck.
The plants are good. Lots of water.
Yeah, but it doesn't try to eat you first.
And that's why you get a bunch of people. They don't move far. They don't move fast.
Incredible reach, though.
It's and he points to all of them with bows.
We have bows, but
Mm-hmm.
we do not really.
We were taken by surprise on it. Others that looked similar didn't do anything. Yeah.
So the gods smiled upon you there.
That's
I went on the pilgrimage once. Did you go? And he points to one of the others, and they do the hand signals again, and he goes, "Oh, you being too shy. You should just speak up." Yeah. He went with us. Later, his brother came, like year later, 2 years later, something like that. Anyways, we were the only two that made it.
Oh.
We started with 18. We learned not to go with big groups anymore.
Oh, thank God we went with ourselves.
Yeah, especially when there was an opportunity for us to go with a group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the 18. You attract a lot of things, and the waist attracts a lot of things.
Including like a 40-foot tall shadow thing.
A night stalker?
Plane stalker. Yeah, okay. You seen one?
No,
No.
thank God. We were warned about it by our goblin positioning system.
Again, how
we
do you
still have not been able to find.
you mentioned goblin positioning? Like, again, I don't understand this.
It's a wonderful map maker friend of ours, and he's just extremely shy and doesn't like to be out in front of people.
You have pet goblin?
Well, it's not my pet goblin.
It,
I wouldn't really call him a
You
pet
learned
either.
it.
it, it's a friend's pet goblin that's being loaned to us.
That's actually the best way I've ever heard it put.
He then does hand signals back to the others, and like, yeah. You
I'm
say
not
5
trying-
days, right?
Yeah.
You sure 5 days?
Show
There's-
bag of rations. This is only like this many outs.
You didn't pick.
Oh, sorry, it might be 6 because I started with 55 rations and I'm down to 49.
Alright. We keep distance.
No, it was 55 because I threw that bag. So, yeah, it's been 5 days.
We keep distance. You,
Is that a
I
bat?
don't trust you.
That's fine. Fair.
To be fair, it seems like no one trusts anyone anymore.
Especially in the
That's
woods.
actually
Mhm. Well, I mean, I guess we're just special.
the only like true lead that we have on where we might need to go in the Waste is a town called Orman.
I never heard of town.
Very
Apparently extremely old.
Well,
Goes
I mean,
towards the temple of a dead god. But you said you're going to be keeping your distance. That's where we're going to be heading. It's been a pleasure to actually meet you and see a friendly face for the first time in almost a 10-day.
right.
I'm just trying to be friendly. Like, I'm just trying to be friendly. It's gonna be hilarious when Lobonkel pops out of invisibility and they see us like, holy fuck, they weren't crazy.
told you.
You also did say bones and a goblin skull and the ant stole.
No, they said that.
You
I
knew
knew it
it.
all.
Yeah.
So they start to walk.
Yeah.
Like they grab their packs and start walking again. Do you guys follow suit or?
I mean, we're not gonna follow then
Yeah,
just go the
continue
direction
on
they're
their path.
going.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm assuming they're not going the same direction.
Actually, they are.
Oh, sweet.
Well,
You
We'll
were,
keep
just
our
running,
distance.
you were just running parallel.
Oh,
And since they want to keep their distance,
So we'll
keep
move
ours.
back to the distance we were at.
Okay. So it does one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, like, all right, see you later, man. It was great catching up, and then you both walk the same direction.
Yeah.
oh,
Although I
Get
do want
caught
to
in the
keep, I
southern
do kind
goodbye.
of want to keep them on our right side
On the right side.
Yeah.
So you're
because
gonna.
we're still
So you're gonna.
based on the
We're
direction.
on our left side.
They were on the left and keep them on the right since
So
we're
you're gonna-
heading that way.
You're gonna do this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I need another D12.
That's
Low buckle, you missed out. They were very friendly.
One. The rest of your day is uneventful.
No.
Anybody else think that was awkward?
Low buckle is still nowhere to be found.
what?
Low buckle.
Ah,
Okay.
Are you okay? We thought you disappeared.
I did.
Per usual.
Were you scared?
I send Mint over towards the voice to confirm location.
Mint doesn't know where he's at.
Mint has 10 foot of blind sight.
So,
Oh shit.
Mint doesn't know where he's at.
Okay.
it's right there. Okay, there?
I'm just gonna wait for a tent to just plop on the ground and get set up. Start setting up camp.
Once your tent is set up,
Mhm.
The inside the tent you hear it, and Lobockle's sitting there.
How did you...
How do I what?
You disappeared.
Yes.
How?
You avoided...
Why'd you avoid people?
You avoided Mint.
I avoid a lot of things.
He's got like greater invisibility and the ability to do.
Are you nervous about people, or is it just you?
Being me.
Mhm.
Most don't take. kindly.
Understandable.
Here's one way to put it. We were entrusted with your care, and we gave our word that we'd take care of you as best as we can.
Right.
If they were to try and hurt you, they wouldn't be walking anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but I'd rather walk with all of you than like with two of you.
Oh,
That's fair.
Mhm.
Not to mention, if they seem really hostile, they would wake up tomorrow. But that's beside.
Mhm.
Because he just dropped poison in their mouths as they sleep.
They didn't believe that we'd been traveling for only like 6 days though.
Right. Good so. We took
when we
excellent
stepped back,
bathing.
and
Oh.
when we stepped back in, it just shot us another 300 miles.
I don't know how,
Mhm.
but like last I did trek like this, somehow take a lot longer
Hmm.
to make it this far. Don't know. You have good pathing.
I guess this guy just really does want to see us.
Mhm. I mean, it was thanks to Eric though. If we're gonna be honest.
Maybe.
Partly.
Mhm.
Maybe it's because I returned the slimes.
Mhm.
That's exactly what.
It's like,
So-
here, I'll help you out for 2 months worth of time for each. I'll help you out with a month worth of time. for each
Lobuckle
place.
like goes over to one of the corners and like he like pulls out a pillow and sets it down, and he goes, "I sleep here."
Okay.
Okay.
Not in your own tent now?
They too close.
Why don't us to like set up your tent and you just kind of.
Well, then he's on his own.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's okay if he stays here.
It's fine.
Pats his head.
As you go to do that,
Ow!
Oh, touchy.
You did not ask. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I just had I had an inkling. I really wanted to.
by the way,
That.
I think I figured some of this out.
the thing. Yeah. Start with the sister letter.
Because this might help us find your sister.
Yes.
It turns out your sister is just the conduit and new avatar for the new god. Your sister no longer exists. That's the body of the new god.
That would be interesting.
Warlock patron took over.
Or she's just possessed.
Or possessive.
Well, that too.
She was a sweet girl. She's always been a sweet girl. Very adventurous, like me.
You went to college.
Yeah, but now I'm here. I am adventurous.
Is college not adventurous?
I mean, I think it's adventurous. I get to learn all sorts of stuff.
You could put an arrow in the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I take an arrow to them.
That sounds painful.
I'm sure it is.
I don't know what yours says.
Mhm.
Like, it's not at work yet.
It's not.
I think I figured it out. I'm not sure yet. I haven't got whole things yet.
Mhm.
The note from your sister just says, Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch. Your sister has become a bard.
At least one of us lived our dreams.
We just make an entire group of characters that's all bards, and we just travel from town to town because they just don't like the sound. Till we make it big. Are we more than you bargained for?
She's buying a Stairway to Tears hand.
And she's buying a stairway to the goddess.
What would you call the people who are on pilgrimages? The pilgrimages?
Pilgrims?
Pilgrims.
Maybe that's.
Pilgrims.
Is that actually?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where the term comes from.
God!
Like,
Idiot!
Well, no, because to
No.
be fair,
because you didn't tray bucket it.
yeah. But no, to be fair, also, generally with our education system, you learn about the pilgrims who came to America, who were really just Puritans, and they didn't really go on a pilgrimage. They just kind of were kicked the fuck out. So,
Mm.
Yeah, very true. But they were on a pilgrimage to a new world.
it's what happens when you cancel Christmas. You get kicked out.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then somehow it came back.
No, he looks at you and like he hands you back your letter and he's like, yeah, I took notes of this. But
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I think I figured it out. I'm not 100% yet.
Maybe we'll find out how to read it after it's done.
Maybe if we get touched by the goddess.
I don't really know.
I hope it's a good touch.
And at that, Basil just stepped out of the tent and starts getting prepared for the watch.
Surely could give us a safe word.
The safe word is kill everyone in Farron. Okay, that is a
With a
9.
9.
Yeah. So that is a 14.
Second watch.
Recall roll does not work for you.
That's a vibe.
Third watch.
Wow. 19.
19.
I'm just going to be reading in my book a little bit more, keeping my ears perked.
You can sort of make out the campfire of the other group.
Mhm.
Quite a distance away. There are, whereas you guys are sleeping in one tent, they actually have 5 separate little tents.
Bougie people.
Right? No, we're just so close that we like to cuddle.
Can I stay warm in the fucking cold night? Of course.
It's not gay.
Also, you guys were like bequeathed a tent, so it kept you guys from having to buy one.
Exactly. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Exactly.
Can I look a gifted horse in the mouth?
Because you get a bedroll with like your adventuring gear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't get a tent.
Oh no, we took that 2-person tent from the Evan Gauntlet and we ran with it.
The 4-person
No,
tent.
4-person.
Oh yeah, 4-person.
Yeah.
A little bit cramped tonight.
Well, that's
Well, we always have a rotation.
yeah, and if you know it, for you guys paying attention to Lowbuckle, he actually has somehow like he's positioned his bag and everything to where it props him up to where he does just take up that small section that he is sitting in to where like you see him occasionally like he'll rock, but something like something is stabilized to where like
His gyro.
Does it help his snoring at all?
no.
Yes, we get to hear the snoring.
Still needs a CPAP. Okay.
He has nightmares. It's okay.
Rocks fall, we all die.
The next morning, you start packing up,
Mm-hmm.
and as the tent starts to go down, Lowbuckle takes the rope and like instantly ties himself to Psycho, and then you see him, but the rope is still holding up.
So I'm just standing there with the.
You have floating rope.
Well, if you tie it to Onion there, then it just kind of
Yeah.
looks like you're holding to each other.
That's true. He gets lost easily.
You like to wander from time to
Dude,
time.
it's like we have a leash kid.
Hey, those things come in fucking handy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Sorry, they get lost easily.
And continue in the same direction that we were.
Give me a survival check.
6.
A 1.
Oh, is that the D12?
Yeah, that's the D12 for the day. Or
I have a
half the
plus
day.
5 to my survival if that helps. That's a 6 total.
As you wake up, you watch as the group that you were paralleled with the day before are making they're making a hard left.
Perfect.
And we're just gonna continue going.
No. We're going in the wrong direction because of him. So he's
Shut the fuck up.
He's adjusting.
We technically now have a guide
Oh.
just a distance away.
Second D12.
Hopefully.
5.
Plus it also helps, like if something attacks them, we can help run up and assist.
Or we could just let them die. No, that would be terrible. I couldn't do that.
Okay, Chauncey.
We could take our time.
Your day goes by uneventfully.
Huzzah.
Another day of camping. First,
Gotta take 2 rations off.
first one.
And another ration.
See, why couldn't you have been my one? Bitch.
21.
Okay. Second watch.
Duh.
Nice.
I think that's gonna be a 6 or a 7.
Third watch.
6.
15.
Roll
It's a 7.
When I touched it, it became a 21. But it's a 15.
Of course, again, Lowbuckle sleeps in your tent.
Cuddle
Only
buddy.
becoming visible like when he's inside.
He's a wandering traitor.
You wake up.
Has ropes and turns invisible when there's hostiles.
Survival check.
Hey.
22.
And D12.
Who wants to do it today?
Wait, now we only have 2 paralysis.
And 4.
Okay.
But not good as one.
You take off on your day. Again,
Another rest.
that group to your right. As the sun starts to rise, you see and it is, you can see it only because the sun is like directly between you and the people.
Mhm.
There seems to be a figure standing in the sun,
Huh?
and then you watch as that whole group falls over.
Double time.
Towards them or away from them?
Well, if that thing came from that direction and put those people out immediately, we need to go the parallel direction to be out of its path.
The fuck? What the fuck's going on?
Is there any way that I can get a better look at it? And
Oh,
Oh no. Is that what?
hey, look!
Is that the thing he was talking about?
I start patting at the invisible rope.
I'm
behind-
like, is that
Is that the
is that
it's Lobaco?
Run.
Run, run!
Noted!
And when I say like all of them tipped over at once,
It has an aura of death.
Yeah.
Wait, I was right.
sort of.
Ugh. You're gonna Scooby Doo it.
Yeah. Fuck this shit I'm out.
Fuck this shit out of my mouth.
Like yes.
if you run in the air for a second, it'll increase your acceleration.
Here, expeditious retreat.
Fuck hell no. To the no, no, no. I feel bad that they all died. But I'm sorry, I'm not going anywhere near that motherfucker.
And after I just said now, I've cursed them all.
Holding a misty step in case that thing seems like it's following us.
Okay. So as you're running,
It doesn't notice us.
Fingers crossed.
God, there we go. Finally, it wasn't cocked. That's part of the reason I only put 2 sets of dice back here is that I had more cocks. The more dice I have over it, the more it's cocked. Yeah.
The more I get over here, the more cocked.
Yeah, just for that, it's going for you a day. 16.
Oh.
Miss.
Miss. Sorry.
By how much?
Huh? By 1.
Okay, so you feel on your, like, on your armor on your leg, you feel like a pop of something hitting your leg.
Yeah, I'll look down, see what the fuck that was.
You gonna keep moving, or you gonna
I'm gonna keep moving if I can, if I'm able to.
in the ground next to you is what looks like a spiny roped
Oh, fuck no! Keep running!
They're gonna run. I'm gonna turn around to see if that giant Night Stalker thing is following us.
It does not look like it is.
Okay, cool. Still go. Because fuck the cactus.
Okay. The rest of your day is uneventful.
Was it just because of the joke?
No, no.
Okay.
I was planning on it popping one of you. It was a matter of would it actually grab you,
Right.
and you were just skirting its territory. So if it would have grabbed you, it would grapple you, which then would make everybody have to stop.
Right.
Versus if it missed, you could keep going.
Right. Maybe we would have stopped.
Uh, the gods have smiled upon us once again.
Oh, you guys are so lucky though that like because some of the cocked dice were right on 20 or 19. And,
That's not what I was worried about. I was worried about the other thing.
oh no, the other thing I can one shot you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
what I figured.
Its CR is 22.
It's one of those like,
That's the reason you got warning ahead of time. That should
I'm-
also tell you
I'm more
the type of things
concerned-
that are out in the waste now.
I'm more concerned that it just appeared. And apparently, having a group of 5 versus a group of 18 does not matter.
Also, they just rolled poorly on the random encounter table.
Actually, they did.
They rolled a 14. on a D12.
that's why that happened.
No, I was rolling. I did their rolls also, and they had a 12. And the only reason that it looked like it appeared, remember, the sun doesn't come up till later.
Mhm.
Right.
They
It
were
looks like night.
We
So when the
walked
sun
into
and
it.
so when what it was you look back and you have the like outline of the sun to your behind them.
Mhm.
They're going this way, and all of a sudden,
It's right behind them.
yeah.
It's right behind us, isn't it?
It's fine.
And when its step is an 80-foot, like it has 80 foot of movement. Oh no! Like I said, it's a 40-foot tall creature that just like lumbers up and just.
Yup. Well, at least the death was quick.
Yeah, they didn't suffer. That's nice. The gods blessed them on that part.
Unless that thing does something to their souls.
Hyperventilation.
Keep running. No time for that.
No, it's close to campsite time.
I need your second D12.
You roll a fucking 12.
That is a possibility.
Please no.
Oh god.
Speaking of which,
Did you roll a 12?
mhm.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
All right. So my
So,
So which campaign or which city is the next campaign? Are we gonna do the alt one or
They're talking about doing a different book, so
fuck it, we'll just go ahead. I'm here already.
We can't outrun it.
That's the worst part.
I can for a short amount of time.
You can.
Please don't be a giant monster. Please
What
don't
was it
be a
called?
giant monster.
Night Stalker. That's what Lobot would call it, anyways.
You cursed me.
You're the one that rolled.
You should have just went up the mountain.
It's the opposite direction
yeah,
where we
in the
needed to
opposite
go.
direction where we're going.
So you are
The gods will lead us on our way.
doing a quick pace.
Mm-hmm.
In the distance, you see a dog.
A dog?
Like,
An actual dog?
Or a big black one like we've seen.
no, like it's a little gray dog in the middle of the waste.
Beer to avoid it, beer to avoid it. Don't trust anything, beer to avoid it.
I don't trust a motherfucking thing.
Mhm.
So,
No.
It like starts to trot towards you guys. It's whining.
Away, away, away!
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like there's something attached to it?
It's got a faster speed than you.
Of course it does.
It's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Sure it is.
I'm gonna
As it's
shapeshift
coming
into
up.
a dog and run away.
Actually, if you shapeshift into a dog, you might be able to talk to it.
I don't think we're talking.
I still don't even know that you can shapeshift all that well.
I can half shape it, from what you've seen.
True. I don't know if you used your wild shape or not in front of me.
I think I've done it one time.
Or you can speak with animals.
I can't do that. I don't have that spell.
So you could wild shape and talk to it.
Leave.
I know it's catching up to us. Does it look like a normal dog?
It's a normal sized dog.
I'm sorry, like, the waist has me extremely paranoid now.
It's a
I'm
gray
thinking...
skin dog. Large, yes,
Skinned.
you know, fur.
Okay,
skin,
well, that's
fur.
what I was about to ask. Is it skin or is it fur?
It's fur.
Those are very different.
It's fur.
What color and size?
Brown. They're
My
large.
I'm
They're
biased.
large and
This is a random encounter
Hey,
table.
I need you to come with me to talk to Clavicus Vile.
When you shapeshift, you can't speak the language. You have to speak your languages that you know.
No, you're an animal.
you speak the animal language.
You can understand
You wouldn't be
the
able to
languages
do like
you know,
you wouldn't
but
be able to
can't
do a
communicate.
race language, but just speaking to another animal.
Yeah, you can speak
Yeah,
dog.
you can speak if you turn into a dog. You can speak to other dogs.
Yeah.
The problem is,
Speak.
the problem is you can't speak to anyone else because when you try to, it is bark bark yup yup woof woof.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
It's catching up to us anyways,
Well,
so
Shapeshift into a dog.
Is his name
Let's go.
Carl the Pickle?
no, it's Mr. Pickles.
Are you slowing down, or
Might as well. It's
Turn
catching
into a
up
dog.
to us.
as it gets closer to you, it like starts to like it stops and like eases forward?
I'm turning into a dog.
I need a D20 first.
Oh, even for that?
Oh,
Yeah.
even
It's
for
a
class
20.
features, man.
It's a 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Even class features?
That's what that was. What does your dog look like?
It's a mastiff.
A mastiff or a mastiff?
A mastiff.
Okay. Because I was trying to sit here and picture a giant mastiff hound or a short mastiff.
Well, that's on my list. A mastiff is on my list.
Yeah.
So, mastiff it is.
There we go.
I try to speak to the dog. What is wrong? Bark, bark, bark. Are you injured?
You-
Onion is,
me that soul.
Onion is ready to flee at a moment's notice.
No, it's just a giant sand crawling anglerfish with a puppy.
Is this the first time Onion's seen him change?
Yeah,
Probably,
Because you changed
but
to rat.
I've seen druids before.
back with
That's
Chauncey.
true. Yeah, back with Chauncey.
Yeah, so I've done it only one time.
Seems like you did a lizard as well.
Oh, yeah.
But that was the only two times. you
Right.
Yeah.
Right, druids.
I had never noticed because it happened during a watch. The lizard happened during a watch.
Mm.
okay. You change into a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically twice its size.
So it is a bug.
No, it was Mastiff is like a medium size, like
It's a medium
large
dog.
It's a
dog.
big dog.
Yeah,
This was like a
beagle size.
yeah.
Well, it's the only dog I had on my list.
It is now feels threatened, which you watch as it like was trying to ease up closer to you. As soon as Psycho changes into the dog, like it like backs up, looks afraid, and as soon as it looks afraid, you watch as it grows. I now need initiative.
Ah,
I'm sorry. I tried.
This was one that you could have got away with nothing.
Oh, we wanted to have a conversation with the dog. What's the dog doing?
You picked a dog twice the size to.
Oh!
You can pick your forms, like if you choose dog, You don't have to choose Mastiff.
I mean, Mastiff is just the.
Mastiff is just like
The
the dog
mechanical.
in the player's handbook.
Okay.
You could have been a Yorkie.
Could have been a baseline.
Oh no, because it starts off as a small creature. Holy fuck me.
Alright, so a tiny dog is going to kill us.
It's not tiny anymore.
Nope, now it's huge.
Alright, so we're fighting Kerberos, right?
Yes, we were fighting Greek Spot. What the fuck?
That's huge.
So we're fighting Fenrir. Okay.
I was joking when I said huge.
I'm not. So that'll be its placeholder.
Is that an ogre?
It's a hill giant.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hill giant.
Ogres
Ogres are large. I feel like we would have tried to maintain a bit more distance than that.
Oh no, it had gotten pretty close.
Yeah,
to
get
you.
close. It was fast.
It was faster than us.
I didn't mean to threaten it.
Yeah, well, next time choose a Yorkie.
So you chose a medium-sized dog.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like, we'll use that as her dog size.
Now I feel threatened.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. It was about this size.
Also, you can put the Velociraptors away too. Those things are evil.
Fireball's helping those.
Not when you're level 1.
Yeah. It was about the size of, a Velociraptor or the little skitter bugs that came out.
And now it's this.
And now it is. You watch as it immediately grows in size.
I looked at y'all sadly.
The dark skin and fur that was there becomes shaggy, worn.
Oh, so it's Caucasian.
No, like it's still like a dark shag, but it becomes a shaggier hair.
Right. I was picturing the Tibetan Mastiffs and stuff that are like as big as this freaking table.
Yeah, basically.
But bigger.
Only like
Not bigger.
15 by 15.
It's 20 feet tall.
Oh my god, we're fighting Clifford.
It stands 3 feet tall at the shoulder.
Oh, because it's
Yes. So
We're
like,
fighting a very long Great Dane.
Jake. For Adventure Time. Because he can
Yep.
stretch and grow. Yeah.
anyways, so 25 to 20.
I got 20. That's not what I rolled, by the way. It was 18.
15 to 20.
I'm sorry?
15 to 20.
17.
10 to 15.
10.
Having again, I rolled the same initiative.
5 to 10.
9.
9. Okay. Psycho, you're up.
I feel threatened now, so I'm just like, I'm sorry, dog. In dog.
Yo, dog, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to talk to you.
What you gonna do, Snoop? Is that all you're doing?
Defensive action.
Onion.
Well. $30. 30 feet back. Mint will follow. Mage armor.
Okay.
Just level 1 spell. That's 6 on a level 1. And that's my action. And don't really have a bonus. That's appropriate here.
Lobuckle.
Just take them off.
Who's moving?
Yeah. The both ropes have been severed, and
We should have just fed the dog,
I mean, that's what I was gonna say, but
right?
the dog's turn.
Yep.
Does the dog respond to me in
I would
dog?
say so. Psycho did say, "So sorry."
Well, no response.
Angered Fenrir. Cool.
But it does go after the thing that scared it first, so it will go after the dog.
Handy for you. You have the dog's HP first.
Which is 5.
That's 5 hit points that you're about to not take. It attacked, so
It's the Mastiff's AC.
12.
So the first one, it like lunges at you and like falls into the sand and like kicks itself up. And as it kicks itself up, like it's awkward watching as the body sort of like maneuvers, and it is able to like reach out and snatch you with its mouth, because that is a 12 exactly on the AC.
Yep.
you take 172 piercing damage.
Bye, y'all. Hope you enjoyed my pessimistic views.
No, my druid teacher.
You take 16 total,
So 5 minus.
Or
So
take
like-
11.
minus
so you take 11 on yourself.
So this is why being Moon Druid is really helpful, because you can do the bigger forms with more HP.
Mhm.
Only reason Audrin stayed alive.
Wild shape is
One of
one of
the
the best appealing, self healing.
Because you can essentially, if you're a moon druid, bonus action gain 56 as a brown bear.
Mhm.
Polymorph is
And
I
then-
think I am a moon druid. No, I'm a druid.
Yeah, you're
You're a
forest
land druid.
Land druid.
But
You get spell slots back on short rest.
Ejane.
So you're
Um,
adjacent.
oh yeah, we can remove the doggo now. But you are no longer.
What you gonna do, buddy?
So that you sort of get an idea of what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So you see the little dog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you see the shadow behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are both it.
No.
I'm going to reach into my pouch, pull out the iron rations, and try and hold it out. Just see what happens for this.
He eats your hand.
It really would be a fun.
Basil.
Taking a note from our good friend Onion. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm actually just going to go 20 feet. And I will bonus action Hunter's Mark. What happens?
Oh, you got a 1?
I got a 2.
Oh.
And I am untrained and it's a first level spell. In the waist.
Luckily, you're far away from this.
Part of the reason why I dipped.
Give me a D100.
One.
Turn.
I saw that look.
Why can't I be a cleric? That would have been the best divine intervention.
Yeah.
I summon a Night Stalker right next to me.
It's,
Oh, it's never good when he has that look.
I
on
don't
his
like
face.
that.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, there's something in a few rounds that's gonna happen.
I don't like this.
Psycho.
Oh, and for my action, I'm holding for if it attacks again.
Okay.
Am I grappled?
Nope.
I get the fuck back.
Disengage.
Yeah, disengage.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Stop bringing it towards me.
I'm going
Onion.
towards Onion.
Don't bring it with me! I'm squished.
Onion,
Stab.
you're up.
10, 15, 20, 25. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. And I'm going to knock an arrow and hold if it comes towards me.
Lobacal. Dane's the closest.
I'm offering him food.
Yeah. 15 to hit.
Yes.
And 12 to hit.
Yes.
As it swings its head around twice at you to hit you.
This is with one of the elven arrows.
Before you do that, give me another D100.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's I got D whatever rounds of magic surges.
Yep.
Oh man.
86.
You can.
But this just happens whenever I attack too?
It's at the start of every one of your rounds.
This is my reaction. Or not reaction, but my held action.
Oh, never mind then.
Like, we'll keep the 86 for the
For your
top of
next-
my round.
yeah.
And it has not been damaged yet, correct?
Correct.
21 to hit.
21 to hit. That hits.
Takes 12 piercing damage from an elven arrow. Bad doggy.
Okay. Now it's the start of your turn. Or, well, Idane... No, it's Idane's turn.
So Elaine will be like, fine, I'll get the fucking food. I will take 2 stabs. Rapier. Short sword. 14.
It hits the hide and bounces off.
Cool. Action surge. Disengage.
Why are you bringing it closer to us? Stop.
No, I'm going this way. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Basil,
86.
you cast Blur.
Whoa.
That's a good one.
Blur, blur, blur.
Yeah, I
That's not blank.
don't have my
Here.
player's handbook.
Blur, blur, blur. Second level spell, I believe.
It's a concentration up to 1 minute. Your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all who can see it. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. An attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight, or as with blind sight, or if it can see through illusions, or with true sight.
Question.
Yep.
Does it
Lasts for
count
1 minute.
as me having concentration on it?
Or is that just kind of sidestepped with this situation?
Let's sidestep with the
Okay.
situation.
I don't know what's going on. 5, 10.
Yeah,
15,
because it's
20.
the magic that's causing it, not
Yeah.
you
Okay.
causing it.
Making sure.
Because you can't cast Blur.
That is correct. Because it
Still
was
not
that or I
damaged.
would have lost Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
I try and shoot it.
Oh wow.
I no.
I mean, it's bigger.
13 isn't gonna hit.
That's
Just
right.
14 didn't.
That's
I may get a +8. But
Psycho, you're up.
that's okay. Now my attacks do 2d8 plus 1d6.
Thunderwave.
That's
That's a first level spell.
it's like
on self though, isn't it?
it comes from yourself.
Oh, then. Just kidding.
Yeah, please don't.
Mm, Actually, that seems more accurate. The second level spell.
What you got?
Moonbeam.
Okay.
It's one action. It's 120 feet. It's a con save.
On say. Nine.
Fail. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centering on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a save.
Okay.
So that would have been at the start of its turn.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
right now.
But I'm just getting my dice ready.
Okay.
It says a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it
Oh.
fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell slate.
Whichever one is its original form.
Yeah.
Even if you beamed an ancient red dragon on accident.
On each of your turns after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Nice.
And
The only thing that's like
that was a 2 for a level 2, so what happens?
Sweet. D100.
it's always when we're in combat, guys. Always when we're in combat.
But at least I'm not anywhere near anybody. Kind of.
Most likely to hit Basil.
Yep.
Basil's
It's
most
only-
likely to hit
Psycho.
Go.
I'm actually gonna.
Elaine is just completely out of danger.
So is it the 1 and the 2 one first? Or
The two and
The
then
two and then the one.
so 86.
Hey, you got blur too.
Yep.
Everything's so blurry.
Okay, I'm reading. Moonbeam.
Oh, and you also have concentration up.
Yes.
Right now, it has 1 arrow in it.
Specifically targets the shape changer feature tag,
I don't know.
like what liking throw tag, or doppelgangers.
Okay. Onion, you're up.
Well, I've got an arrow knot. Like an arrow fly.
Okay.
Arrow to hit. 17.
17
Mhm.
to hit. That hits.
Right? 1d6. That'd be 8 piercing. Short bow?
Oh.
I'm not
Uh,
proficient in martial weapons.
Lowbuckle's turn. Its turn. It failed its save,
2d10?
so it takes 2d10.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh.
Oh.
That's a 2 and a 1.
I take
so 3.
3 radiant damage.
Yeah.
So we don't have a small creature.
I've got the lizard things out there.
Yeah, throw the lizard thing back there.
Thank goodness I read the rest of that.
It reverts back to the small dog with the big puppy dog eyes, and it and it's going to run.
Away.
Yep. So once it gets out of the moon, it is still scared, so the emotions hit it, and it reverts back to the large size.
So it was a 5-foot radius there, so it'd be about.
So it'd be like right here is where it popped back.
Yep.
The question is it still running?
No.
So this is an emotional shape changer. Mm-hmm.
And we'll use the grappled token as the moonbeam.
So it's going to turn. And it's going to run. Who's closest?
Me.
Well,
It's kind of a split between
maybe
Adane and Psycho.
I'm probably closest.
Okay.
There's a 5-foot difference.
So it's going to go for you.
Cool.
It gets.
It only took 5 foot for it to get out of the moonbeam,
Okay, so then it gets 35 feet of movement.
which gets it right there.
Awesome.
So it's on top of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare it.
14 to hit,
Yes.
24 to hit.
What's great is you can just keep moving the moonbeam and making it run away for a second.
That too. Yeah, that Oh, sorry. Shoot. If I could. I don't like that one.
My backup character.
23 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh!
Fucking hell.
How squishy are you?
I'm definitely bleeding from this.
You only have 35 HP?
Yeah.
I thought you had more than that.
I only have 27.
And Adane is up.
You doing?
Cool. Bonus action, second wind, because ouch.
D10 plus your level?
Yep. Cool. So 8 feet, so I'm at 20.
Hey, you're not bloodied
I'm
anymore.
not bloodied anymore.
But you're in a lot of pain.
I am in a lot of pain. Um, I'm going to attempt to back up.
Away from it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
26.
Down.
Oh yeah. If
Depends on the damage.
it depends on how well he rolls.
Twenty-two damage.
Yep. Down.
Down.
Basil. D100.
Shit.
How many rounds is this?
Don't know.
I mean, this is only a second, technically.
5. Why can't I be a cleric? I become a potted plant.
His face is just so confused.
Oh no.
You
Oh.
two.
You either
Sure,
turn into or you're
Looks like you
summoning.
have disadvantage on attacks against you.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What?
Is that?
Huh?
A unicorn appears.
No.
That's what it looks like.
I thought that was a Modron.
Wait, a Modron is one of the ones from the default list that can appear. It just randomly appears and isn't really. I don't think it's aligned to anyone.
That appears next to you.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. No alliances. It's probably as confused as you are.
Just fuck. Fire.
It's hard now.
I know.
You
Cause,
damn
yes,
right.
because I've shot it.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
That hits.
2, 5, 9,
And I injured it with burning it.
13 piercing damage. Start. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I am exiting the space directly next to the Modron. It wants to take a reaction.
No.
If I remember that one correctly, it is controlled by the DM and does not have an allegiance towards anything.
It is controlled by the DM. They are pure neutral creatures.
Did I make it? Did I
Lawful
force it
neutral,
to
but-
start doing its
Lawful
Modron
Lawful
March?
neutral.
Yeah.
I just forced it to start doing its Modron March through the plane.
I don't think that.
Hey, you're starting now.
It's probably really confused considering this is probably the most chaotic thing it has ever experienced in his life.
Psycho, you're up.
I moved the beam directly on top of it.
Can you move it that far?
60 feet.
Okay.
So it becomes a small dog again.
Not yet.
Oh,
On
yeah.
its turn.
Mhm.
That's if it
Interaction.
fails. If
That's
it
true.
fail, it's con save.
And you have an action.
No,
It makes
that's the
And
action.
it makes
I
it
thought
a
it was
disadvantage
minimal
because it's a
bonus
shape change.
No, that's the only shitty part about Moonbeam is you have to move it on your
Oh.
action. Because there's so many people who are like, oh yeah, Moon Druid, summon the Moonbeam, change into a form. You can't attack. You just have to move the beam and then walk around.
Yeah.
Fairy fire is great.
Onion.
Well. Alright. So,
35 feet away.
yes. So, Healing Light.
Okay.
I get knocked down,
D20.
and I get up again.
Right, because that's happening on class features now.
Yep. Because you're in the waste. The waste is.
The
not
waist
fun.
feet.
That's a 3 on something that isn't a spell.
Okay.
And I will give you 2 for 8 HP.
Oh, take that.
That is my bonus action. 15,
What are the
20.
little green things that are coming out of your
50. Okay, so I'm within 60 feet of it. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
It needs to make a
Yeah.
wisdom save. And I will
That's a D20.
Ionic cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
20.
Succeeds. Does nothing.
Lovebuckle's turn. I need everybody to roll me a d8.
What?
Five, six,
Oh, just
10.
Oh, it's added it.
okay.
So,
He is summoning forth the power of friendship.
By the power of friendship. Bad puppy, bad.
I'm gonna shoot.
its turn.
Yeah, I'm still there.
con.
Oh yeah.
Con save. at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
$11.
Fail.
Puppy.
Turns into a puppy and takes how much?
We're just gonna move it out there for now
Hold on.
because it's gonna move 5 feet.
9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a puppy, he only has 10 HP. You just killed the puppy.
Now you should feel horrible about it.
Make it a zombie puppy.
It has to be humanoid and it has to be alive.
Damn.
You are getting so much shit for this.
I killed a puppy, guys.
Oh yeah, blame the hunter who hunts just for food and safety. She killed a puppy. He killed a puppy.
That wasn't a puppy.
It was not a puppy.
You doing anything?
And then backing the fuck away just in case. 5, 10.
Me.
Well, D100.
I'm going to pray for the
51.
puppy's happiness.
Or shit. I shouldn't have walked towards you, but I didn't know that, so it's fine. Fuck?
A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute. It grants you a +2 AC
Must be
and
nice.
immunity
Shield of
to
Faith?
magic missile.
I'm the
Oh,
tank!
shield.
I'm the tank!
It's like a halfway point between Shield and Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Is anybody doing anything?
I'm gonna see that weird robot, weird metal
Do I
thing.
feel the weird magic surge happening within me?
Yes.
I'm backing the fuck away from everybody.
Okay.
Like,
I-
off the map, back away.
And I'm going to try to communicate with this thing.
I'm going to pray for the puppy to have a great travel to the other world.
I do not speak Modron, and I'm pretty sure Modrons don't speak anything else.
And I'm going to say, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog.
It's too late.
So, what you guys see right now is Basil just out of focus with a weird shield flying around him.
And I am also out of focus.
Right.
Um,
And I'm just sitting here going.
And a tiny robot man.
Medium robot man.
Huh.
Onion-sized robot man.
yeah. The robot just sort of like stares, and it's like taking everything in. Is anybody doing like anything?
Suffering the consequences of my actions.
Roll a D100. Thought you wanted.
88.
88. It was a 6.
Oh, I thought that was an 8.
It was a 68.
Sorry, 68.
Are you good over there, Dane?
Who's the nearest creature to you right now?
Me.
Well, no, because you.
Mint.
You are now charmed by Mint.
Charm. I don't think charm necessarily means that.
What lovely skills you have. Because Basil is actually off the map at the moment.
Yeah.
Anybody doing anything for this round?
Besides apologizing to the dog, we're continuously
Uh,
no.
I'm going to give the remaining healing to Dane.
I'm just waiting for a max fireball damage myself.
5 on a not a spell.
91.
7.
Magic's fucking weird, man.
Many thanks.
I don't want to.
Still bleeding,
I
but.
don't want to jinx
Let's
myself, but
Ready?
I've been really lucky so far.
Yeah.
91. If
Yeah.
you die within the next minute,
Yeah.
you are immediately brought back to life by the reincarnate spell.
The what?
Reincarnate spell.
Meaning that it randomly changes your race, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
It
No.
randomly changes your race when you come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's kill him and see what happens.
We don't.
We don't know that's happening.
You can
Anybody
try.
doing anything this round?
You can't fucking hit me right now.
Next one.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
magic missile me, bitch. 32.
A creature of your choice is transported to the Nine Hells until the end of your next turn. So basically, are you thinking of any creature?
I'm thinking of Mint.
No, that would have ended by now.
Okay.
Okay, good.
That would have ended the last round when you.
You see a bird flying by.
Oh,
What about the Night Stalker?
Basil's thinking of what the fuck is going on with himself.
Okay.
I would say just put him through like the hurl through hell ability.
They return to the previously occupied space or the nearest unoccupied space if unable to do so, and they are frightened until the end of their next turn. So, you all sort of like, you notice that Basil is backed away from you quite a bit,
Basil,
and then he just flop, flop. For you, it
do you
is.
understand why Basil is always fucking like on edge, hyperventilating panic attack now?
And now need another one.
So what happened?
Enemies?
11.
Roll a d10.
Oh boy.
2.
Even. You grow 2 inches.
Is this like
Permanent.
Permanently.
Basil's 6'4".
Nice.
Now or before?
Basil's 6'4" now. Basil just got slightly more attractive.
Taller? Why are they screaming?
You see there's something very wrong with Basil right now. He's blurred. There's a shield flying around him. He looked at me and went, ooh. Disappeared, came back screaming, and then got taller.
Next one.
Blur is gone.
Still
I
going.
thought it lasted for a minute.
It lasts for a minute. We haven't hit a minute yet.
Oh,
you
I
have
thought,
not done 10 yet.
You have not done.
I don't know
anything.
why I thought it was 6. I don't know why.
Oh no! Trust me, I'm keeping up with it.
92.
Like, we're all just kind of sitting here watching now.
popcorn?
What the fuck?
Oh no.
If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life. For the next 1d4 hours, you gain the fly speed of 60 feet. So roll a d4.
3.
So for the next 3 hours, you can fly.
If I die.
No.
No. That's not a... Oh.
Period. For the next 1d4 hours, you gain a fly speed of 60 feet and may take an additional action on your turns. Creatures
Why
witnessing
haste?
the resurrection are frightened for 1 minute. Oh no! Okay, that is your like if you die. Okay,
If you die.
so
if
if you
he-
die,
He comes back as a different race, gains a fly speed, and everyone who witnesses it is afraid.
yeah, nice.
I lost my D10.
What? And with the way this magic is going, it very well may happen.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Next one.
Now he's like floating up all of a
No,
sudden.
he's not floating yet.
Is the Modron still there?
Huh?
The Modron still there?
Yes.
The Modern is seeing this weird convulsion happen like 60 feet away from him, just like,
Again, utter chaos. This is a being of utter law. It is probably...
Yeah, it's starting to walk towards you. It's got a
Sir, can you please... no,
it's got a
no.
30 feet movement speed.
Let's do this.
Is it...
Just further.
Yeah, because...
Okay, so it's gonna move. Move it another 30 feet because it would have started moving before this.
20, 25, 30.
I rolled a
Sir,
52.
Sir, don't...
52. A large banana appears on your shoulder for the next minute, granting you a +2 to all saving throws and immunity to being moved or knocked prone.
Sir!
Ah!
Sir!
How long is he frightened for? And then was it for just a round or?
Yeah, for 1 round.
Okay.
So you done being frightened.
Basil saw hell.
Right.
I was about to say that's gonna be another thing that comes up later, but so it's the Motron's turn. It's gonna walk up to you and smack the shit out of you because it's like, oh hell no, this cannot keep going.
Okay.
You.
He has disadvantage.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm pretty sure they have true sight.
Well, if they have true sight, then
Yeah, it has true
But
sight.
you
Okay,
still
So
have
yeah, it doesn't have disadvantage.
Oh, I got the
plus
plus 2.
yeah.
then it's just straight. Okay.
He gets 2 attacks, so
That was a Deodron.
yeah. Eight,
Miss.
12.
Miss.
So it tries to slap you twice.
I don't think it's actually acting out of malice. I think it's just like law.
There is chaos going on.
Yeah, no.
Thanks the chaos.
It's going. No. This is wrong. This is wrong. You're the cause of the wrong. You're the cause of the wrong.
But it's saying this in a language we don't understand.
Other.
Yep.
Onion is just watching on.
Nice.
69.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
Zero. The Modron is invisible.
Which means now he gets advantage on his attacks. His turn.
Its turn. It becomes visible again after the first attack.
Yeah.
So the first one is
Large banana.
15.
Miss.
$17.
Miss. Because I have a +2 to my AC.
It's still swatting at you. You no longer have to make those rolls. Blur goes away now. It is going to still attempt to attack you because it has no idea what's going on anymore. 15,
Miss.
I think it's like a CR2 creature.
9.
Miss.
Do you guys do anything as you watch this thing? Like it's just repeating the same thing over and over again.
The shield
Nine,
keeps getting in the
shut
way.
Naya, shut up. Naya, shut up.
The shield
yeah,
keeps
no, no.
getting in the way, and now the shield is gone because the shield happened
I-
immediately
I-
one turn
I
after
would-
Blur.
Would Psycho know anything about these creatures? Since, because if he does, he would probably not do anything if he knew something.
No.
I'm used to knock an arrow, but seeing how incompetent this thing seems to be is not gonna do anything.
Basil's AC is back to normal.
Okay.
Basil is catatonic right now because he's like, I don't care if the frighten only happened for one round. He saw hell.
13,
Miss.
5.
Miss.
And then you see like it's in mid swipe and just disappears.
I think Psycho's just watching this and just laughing the whole time.
Going to
Onion
slowly
feels
forward.
I'm assuming the blur's
Uh,
left Psycho as well.
Oh yeah.
Basil, are you with us?
Are you okay, buddy?
There's no fucking response.
Did you fall over?
Yes.
Guy banana still on his shoulder?
I want to eat it.
Yeah.
Roll a hit.
Yes, it
You
would
get
be.
X bonus with this?
Getter creatures.
I guess this should just be an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
I'm not actually trying to hurt him. I'm trying
Yeah,
to knock him out. It.
Unarmed strike is
Yeah, it's strength.
It's a strength based.
yeah.
So this is a flat roll.
And you
That's
also
a-
got
that's
the
a
giant
10.
scorpion there.
Oh, thank you.
10? Yeah, it misses. I'm pretty sure.
How I miss? I'm not entirely sure, but
Actually, I would kind of say that you have advantage because Basil's not moving.
Worse.
worse. I mean, it hits you, but like strike your shoulder and hurts their own
You
wrist.
slapped the banana.
What is it? D20 plus what? To just smack?
Strength.
Great.
Straight?
And proficiency.
And proficiency?
You're always proficient with your unarmed strikes.
18?
That hits. How much do I have?
What's your strength?
1 plus strength.
Plus 1.
I take 2 damage.
I'm gonna try and take the banana off his shoulder.
Not movable.
Can I eat the
Is that-
banana?
Are you with me here?
Basil fall on his knees. He just tried to pull the banana, so it's.
Nope. Basil, you are unmovable.
Oh shit.
The banana makes you unmovable.
Oh.
Basil
You cannot
can
be knocked over, and you cannot be moved.
Basil can seppuku himself right now and still come back.
He can try to kill himself because he saw hell and come back.
That's something else.
Resurrection's gone. Or reincarnation's gone.
But
And the banana now disappears.
so, Onion going to walk up and attempt a lesser restoration. I have no idea what I'm trying to cure,
I can.
but Onion thinks
can no
there's
longer
something
be
wrong.
resurrected. Well, I can no longer be resurrected for free.
Yes. I have no idea what I'm curing, but
Okay.
That's a 15 for a level 2 spell.
You're good.
So lesser restoration, touch a creature in one disease or condition, blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poison. In addition, what's not listed on the spell is that a bunch of effects also are affected with it if they say they are.
Yeah.
I just
have
start.
I have no idea what I'm even trying to. There's just something wrong and I'm trying to fix it.
just
Lobakle appears, and he walks over, and he. Okay.
I
licks his finger, and like puts it into Basil's ear, and it is this slimy like nail
That'll wake you up.
finger, and
it wakes you up, but like Basil's just mummering off what he saw for those 6 seconds.
And when Basil's like does move because it would make him move, he's okay, and like
Onion's going to try to listen to what is being said, what is being described.
I don't actually know. Like me as a player, don't know what the 9 hells looks like.
you want your description
Yep.
of falling through the 9 hells.
Yeah.
Which of the hells did he see in that 6-second?
Oh no, it's all of the 9 hells.
I fell
In
through
6
all
seconds.
9.
You fall through the 9 hells.
That is horrible.
And 9 hells is a weird timey-wimey thing, so that could have felt like 9 years in 6 seconds.
It is the like. Have you ever read anything about the 9 hells?
The only 9 hells, the only level of hell that I researched was the one for Daedric.
Okay.
Was run by Succubus.
They're
I
not
saw those movies.
they're not happy things to go through in any shape, form, or fashion.
Empty ways, burning hellscapes,
Yeah.
Corpses everywhere.
plains of ice. It's horrible.
Let's see here. The first layer of hell, Avernus, is a wasteland destroyed by endless warfare. Dis is the second, a burning city of iron. A polluted swamp of acid and poison. It's constantly sinking in the marsh. Blah, blah. A realm of fire and pain. Good fucking... Get these advertisements the fuck out. A frozen sea of icebergs and glaciers, a treacherous rocky slope, an expansion of an abandoned city under a black sky, a lethal frozen wasteland, and a land of trenches and ravines of impossible depths.
There's no telling what demons he saw on his fall as well.
Demons that we have now attracted the attention
Devils.
of.
Devils.
Demons are the
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
devils.
Yeah. You attract a lot of arch devil Tension.
Great! More for him to write now.
Great.
Wait,
More for Basil to be paranoid and hyperventilating.
Today
I'm playing this character as just a normal person.
Yeah. So Edane is just going to, like, grab onto him and just kind of both sink down to the ground because I'm also taking a short rest.
Okay, so we will pick up here
Yeah.
next week.
Poor Basil.
I think the mod.
I love the fact that you roll a 1, and I'm like, and it says roll on this table for the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring this result on subsequent rolls. Like, the only thing that could have made that better is if you would have rolled a 2 at some point, which means you then rolled 2 more times. So
No, I think what would have been best is if instead of getting thrust through the 9 hells,
Anything else?
I got, like, I could have just died.
actually, this table has very little of that.
I could have just died, or, like, you could have dropped a whale on me, and then I could have come back as, I don't know, an elf.
This is the table with the fireball. I'm pretty sure.
Um,
Oh, he's got, like, so.
yeah, I was about to say I got a couple of different tables that I rolled through. I pick a table at the start of the session, and but this one is called the Vanilla Friendly Edition table.
So that's why it
You
has
lucked
so many
out.
things in common with the normal wild magic.
Yeah, so it's the normal one, but like,
Slightly.
yeah. I also have one that, like they stated, a giant sperm whale can fall out of.
We had that happen. It's that we were underground, so it didn't do anything.
Yep. So I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our D&D session. We will be back next Thursday. If you're watching this on YouTube, it comes out every Saturday. Thank you guys so much. Again, we do this all on donations from you guys, and just out of our own free will. Thank you guys so much. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are. Until next time, everyone, peace.